penis.
Well, you just said penis to the recording, not to the streaming.
Damn it.
But good job. I mean, you can yell penis now in a streaming, but
Penis.
penis. Penis. Hey.
Fun question that everyone should answer. What do we think about actually showing our, faces in the stream?
I'll be fine with that. It don't bother me none.
Yeah, I'm indifferent.
Well, I do get all dressed up for it, so you know.
See?
Well,
I'm
that
very
that
good.
that can be something I look into because that's a lot more capturing. That's a lot more that
Just
I'm
have to capture Discord.
I'm just asking the questions.
No, you have to add a source for every single person.
Yeah, every single camera, and make sure it's the same every single week.
Yep.
And if I add Probot in, then it changes.
How about that? Just not a problem.
Right.
We
Anyway,
always add letters in our names that always makes Probot at the end.
That's why I have Z Damien Crow.
Yeah,
anyway.
when you go live, you're at the top. Well, you're in the middle though.
We're where?
At the top of the list. I don't know. It's weird. It's
Yeah, when you go live, you get put to the top.
Well, but it's different for me because I'm the one that's live. Like I see a different order than you guys do. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 11 of Chronicles of Alterium, and I forgot to update that. I failed.
I was about to say that.
God damn it. Come on, man.
Wow, fine.
That's
I already updated it, so. Oh my god, of course, Alex.
Don't do that.
There's a kitty.
If I'm in pain, I'm gonna exclaim in pain. Fuck you.
Are you happy, Alex?
You care.
Yes.
We're on stream.
Yes, we're on stream.
Yes, I am happy.
And he redeemed tokens to show a kitty, so I had to get one of my kitties.
I had 16,000, so.
Jesus. Ow. You can see 16 kitties.
Okay. Just
anyways.
periodically, randomly throughout the stream, I'll just redeem one.
Well, that is if they're willing to come and not be asleep.
It's right in the middle of a very serious situation.
Yeah, like the middle of like deadpan RP, just you found out like this major important NPC died or some shit. Damn, that looks like a good breadstick. You have disadvantage for the entire session for showing me that. Anyways, so
What's breadstick?
The breadstick that's in your hand, isn't that a breadstick?
Yes, I didn't hear what you said about it. I'm fucking deaf today. I fucking guess.
Come on.
Wow.
Get your shit together.
I never have my shit together. That's just who I am.
Alright, Stygor, you got the lucky roll. Stygor is in charge of our recap.
You know, I feel like I'm getting picked on because I've done this a lot more than everybody else.
Well,
I can do it.
You're just number 4.
I've
I
got
rolled
notes. I can do it. I'm just saying.
I roll a 4 a lot on my D4s, alright, man? At least it's that and not like high rolling my damage so far.
I mean, I guess.
For now.
Right.
Wait till he starts giving the NPCs the advantage on damage rolls.
Oh, they have those.
Alright. So, we had took a long rest on our way back down to Eden's home. Kevin had found a small painted horse, not a mini horse that we could ride, but a small painted horse that my character remembered was his son's. Let me see. I had a dream, I believe. Was that the same thing?
You did have a small dream.
I did, but my notes are kind of mixed in together. because like I've got notes talking about the willow tree and the. Oh, that's right. We had in the middle of the storm that we found a willow tree that had a fucking lightning bolt had crashed into it, and that's where we found.
Get down.
Huh?
Nothing. Yelling at my cat. Go ahead.
Oh, that's where we found the hilt of a weapon that we have no fucking clue what the hell it does. Let me see. Let me do. I'd had a dream talking to that Inferno feller again. And may or may not have made a deal of some sort.
And by
I'm
that,
gonna,
he definitely did.
I'm gonna say, you know, may or may not have. And then on our way back, we found a recruit that had fell asleep and missed his party to make his way down to the Scar. So he kind of followed us back. Oh, I worked on the Infernal ore while we were out, and I made some ingots of that.
Mm-hmm.
Then we made it to Scarview. Sorry, Scarview, and seen Eden and her mom argue. And then we found out that a lot of the people that go into the Scar die. And then I think whenever we left off, we were going into the church where Eden was working at.
I think we
Or
just got
staying
there.
at.
No,
Yeah.
We were in the church. That's where I was crying.
Yes.
And, there was a secret entrance. That was the last thing I remembered.
Then after that, that was about it. I think that's where we stopped at.
You guys had gone into the old church. You found your notes, and then you had found a hidden door that Eden did not know of. And
that's
you guys had you looked down and saw that it was a staircase leading down somewhere. And you guys were either going to go directly into that staircase, or I'm not sure what you guys were going to do at the moment. You guys just noticed it, and Eden's like, that's not the staircase I remember, in a sense.
I was heading down it.
yeah, I think
Okay.
Ian specifically specified that they were running down it.
I was running down that.
Running, okay. All right.
Like a ding dong.
I mean, relatively. All right.
Oh, wait, I forgot. I doodled a lot in my notebook.
Good job.
Congratulations. We're all proud of you.
It's fine.
You're special. But as you head down, you can see this is very rudimentary. It's just hard stone, not even necessarily sculpted, almost like medieval versions of cinder blocks. You can see just wooden frame with dirt lined walls to make a small tunnel. You can only fit one person down at a time. As you start going, you're going to have to go single file. It goes down for good 30 to 40 feet, almost straight down. You can see supports have been made. And then as you get lower down, it has no light, but I think dark vision.
Everybody has dark vision.
I thought so. You guys all have pretty decent dark vision too. That looks really good. As you head down, you can see that it actually takes a sharp left as you get to the the end of the point where it heads straight down. It goes forward for about another 20 or 30 feet, and then takes a sharp left.
What direction is the scarf from here? What I know about?
Make a survival check.
Hold on.
Do you have dice out? Do you have your character sheet up?
I do. I just have to get.
Yeah, roll 20 up.
I have to fucking remember what my character's things are because I played one of them.
Do you have your mind in check?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Oh shit.
Everybody eat.
You're heading more southeast. You would know that the Scar is east, directly east. but with a dirty 20. You're heading like towards the end of, away from like the center of town. The church is kind of on the northern side, and you know, like where most of the farmlands and like your house and stuff is kind of more south of it. The church is kind of on the northern side.
Okay, so I'm gonna reiterate that question because I was trying to do the picture thing in my mind and it just was not happening. Is this tunnel heading in the direction of the scar?
No, you're heading south. The scar is east. You're heading towards like the farmland where like your house and most of the farmers' houses are.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Now I understand.
Yep. Do you round the corner or do you hold up? And are the rest of the people following as you just see Eden whoosh, dart down these stairs?
Trying to
Definitely.
follow.
Stygar, it feels a little cramped for you. You're a bigger guy, and you're just like it's that moment of like almost crawl space confined. It's like 5.5 maybe feet tall as you go down. It's fairly just like
Just waddle my way through.
Just kind of like hold that breath and just like tuck the arms into the chest
Yep.
as you head down and you take your left. You have 60 feet, right, Elias?
Yes. No, if I have to, I will cast light, but I'm not doing that yet.
Mhm.
I'm gonna slow down a little bit. See how dark is it? Like, does it seem like there's a lot of distance?
You're breaking up a lot right there. At least for me. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I'm gonna plug my headphones back in. So this way I can not break up as much. Because I think that's why I bought them in the first.
All right. Am I breaking up now?
Ah!
Not for the
You're
moment.
good.
Was that too close?
No, you're good.
No.
Okay.
Just joshing you, bro.
Hey, you watch it.
Oh, there's music playing.
Yes.
Hold on, I have to collect my thoughts because I got interrupted. Does it seem like, can I see within the 60 feet of me if there's, because I'm like, I'm going to go around the corner and then I'm going to kind of like slow down a little bit. But can I see within the 60 feet ahead of me if there's like a stopping point?
You look ahead, and 60 feet in front of you, you can just see more of this low-ceilinged, bare bones. Like, you can see, like, the 2x4s and the braces, like, sitting on the walls with hard-packed mud behind it. Just go straight, almost, till your vision ends at 60 feet, and it seems to go beyond.
Eden's going.
What's down there? Can you tell?
I can't fucking tell at all. Chris, can you see anything ahead?
Damn.
What
Yes.
is your health I see?
With my 120 feet, can I see anything?
Make a perception check. Because you are also... What is your marching order, by the way?
I'm in the front.
I imagine I'm second in line because
I'm probably in the back because I'm like, go on. I'll catch up.
as a lightning bolt traces down the hallway.
Alright. So Eden, Chris, Kevin, Stein. Got you. Alright.
Yes.
17 plus 11, so 28.
28. You look, kind of like trying to peer around Eden in this very cramped space. You see 120 feet, the same exact thing, and it just seems to go on farther.
I'm gonna slow down a bit and try to go more stealthily and just keep going forward because this is fucked up.
Alright, give me stealth checks.
Ayo.
Ayo! Stygar, let's do this! let's get above a 10, Stygar.
I guarantee you I don't.
Ooh. 22.
22.
Great today. I'm rolling. That's at my lucky dice. I say that.
Stealth. Let's see, where am I at? I got a 6.
Alright, that cancels out the 22.
19.
19. Kevin.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. What was the check? I'm sorry. I got so distracted by life. Uh,
Huh?
what was the check?
Stealth.
Oh,
Stealth.
stealth,
Oh.
sir.
Oh, okay.
Wait a hey, I don't know.
Yeah, you're
That's
seeing
all.
if you can sneak behind the beholder.
I only got a 24.
Okay. So, 24, 22, 19, and a 6. All right. Stargirl, you're not doing well. Like, at a couple of moments in, like, some of the dust gets on you, and you're just, that, like, quiet, hard sneeze that you're trying to do. You're just like...
Well, I figure probably where I'm wearing heavy armor, I'm probably scraping pretty
Oh, yeah.
bad.
You're scraping and kind of, like, holding back them sneezes. This is not the place for Stygar.
Yeah.
This is home.
Yeah, pretty much. But you guys continue to follow it. You go for the next 4 to 5 minutes straight down. Or not straight down, sorry, straight across. It does seem to angle a little bit down. After about 3 or 4 minutes, you start to notice that it starts slowly dipping down a little bit.
What the fuck?
It continues to dip down for the next minute or so until it straightens out. This entire time it's just bare bone, like the 2x4s and packed mud, no lights, nothing else. You overall you walk for 10 to 15 minutes, straight kind of down at an angle, until eventually, you in the lead, you see that a small opening beginning to form in front of you.
I'll approach the open.
As you come up, you can see it looks more like a larger, not necessarily perfectly round or square room, just an obtuse angled room that same style is probably about 50 or 60 feet in diameter, with wooden 2x4s all around the walls to make this basic thing. However, you can see in the front, in the center of the room almost, is piles of dirt, and you can see some large pillars going up to almost frame some form of type of scaffolding.
Is there anything in the center of it?
Make an
gonna
investigation check.
Is it? No, it's not a monster.
And I'd just like to keep an ear out for anything.
Okay, make a perception check.
A natural one, if you will.
A natural 1.
You are not being used for the rest of the night.
You dig through the dirt and like not necessarily rubble, just like clumps of dirt. Much of this is pretty old. You can see what appear to like be old, like decayed grass and stuff in it, but nothing of value, nothing of interest.
19 for listening.
19, okay. You listen. It is oddly silent. Like, enough that you would guess you're probably about 100 feet or so below ground. Like, you don't hear anything up above you or anything.
Okay, I'm going to tell everybody to close their eyes real quick. That way they don't get blinded.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast dancing lights.
Okay.
That way we could actually have color in the room.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, as it lights up. Most of it's just hard, deep packed earth. You can see probably about a 4 to 5 foot tall, like, pound of dirt, and that's looks like it's been there for a while. You can see very, like, the imagine, like, if you go to like an abandoned lot that's set there for years, where like you can see like the dried and crumped grass and like old piles of dirt like that, and you can see like the wooden scaffolding that like goes up higher in the air, probably about 30 or 40 feet. You can see the pillars that appear to have been supporting the ground above, which would have been the ceiling for y'all.
Alright, hold on. Now I gotta think. And I don't know why, but I'd stick off my fucking jacket to do that. So,
Sorry.
we were going in the direction of my house, right? Like,
Yes.
From under.
Towards the farmlands.
Would that have been the length to get to there?
Make an intelligence check.
I'm so glad my character's smart. I think that's a 19. Yeah, 19.
19. Okay. Taking a couple minutes. Roughly. A little bit past your house, maybe. Like, towards the farm.
If I look up, is there a fucking hole?
You climb the scaffolding. Make me a
Yeah.
perception check.
Shit. This can't
Hell
fucking
is
do-
going on down here, Eden?
I think
You
I
just...
might. No, but I have to fucking figure it the fuck out. That's a 10. I'm gonna keep climbing though.
Hey, Bree.
Hey, Bree.
It's a 10, you said? You climb up. I mean, it's hard to tell, but you can definitely see almost like a funnel-like concave of dirt. That seems to, like, come down and been caught on the scaffolding, as you get up, and you can see, like, almost, like, not nets, but, blankets of wood, in a sense, like, that's been made to catch it. And you can see almost like a chute that comes down in the center, about 4 to 5 feet wide in it.
Wooden
can I
scaffolding?
What was that?
Was it wooden scaffolding that made the chute?
Yes. Of the same type that looks to have been from down here.
Under my house.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
Roughly
send one
that
of the
area.
dancing lights up there and take a look?
Yeah.
See if the shadows form any like odd.
Yeah, it goes up for a couple of seconds, and then you can see one of the shadows kind of dips to the right. It seems like the scaffolding that went straight up, or the chute that went straight up, curves to the right.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm. This might be a dumb idea,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna pull at the wood that's kind of making that chute.
Oh, it's open. Like you could try and go up and climb it, but
I'm gonna try to go up and climb it.
think climbing like a air duct vent.
I'm thinking like
A slide from McDonald's play place.
No.
Yeah, no, quite like that, just straight up.
The llama movie from Disney. What is it called? The Emperor's New Groove. I'm kind of thinking like where you put back, like try to like hop up and like put my back on the thing and just like I don't know how wide the space is, but I'm gonna try to like do that.
I will say either roll me a strength check or an acrobatics check.
We have better with.
And Josh, roll me a D100, please.
Oh.
Fuck! I rolled a natural one. It won't
That's
matter.
2 already tonight.
And a 24.
24. All right. You like kind of jump up and climb, and like you're pushing your back into this wooden area. As you're doing it, you get up about 2 or 3 feet, and you feel parts of the wood crack beneath you, behind you, as the pressure makes this old rotten wood rumble. As you feel a shake around you, as the dirt begins to become loose. I need everybody to make me dexterity saving throws, please.
Well, that's gonna go well.
Do I
I got this.
You rolled for structural integrity, Josh. Just so you know.
What did you roll?
I figured, but that's what I rolled.
He rolled a 24 on a D100.
That's gonna be a 14.
14.
You said a dexterity save, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's only a 19.
Where did I put my cardigan?
I got an 18, surprisingly.
18, 19, 12, Alex?
Did I say 12 or 14? I don't even remember anymore.
I think
It might have been 14. Okay. Either way, that's fine. You guys just, the immediate of you guys on the ground, Steiger and Kevin, you kind of see this, you hear the crack of the wood, and your instincts just, you immediately jump back. Alex, you're a little bit slower, but you get out of the way as you just see the ground above you, which is technically your ceiling, the dirt, just cave in on itself and just whoosh, fall down, with Eden inside.
I'm gonna immediately pull my hilt to fire out,
Oof.
and I'm gonna turn it into a shovel.
Okay. Eden, you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as you are buried alive. You are under several hundred pounds of dirt. As you guys just see, like, the ceiling just begin to whoosh, almost funnel-like
Hang on,
and begin
Eden.
to cave in.
He's just gonna
After-
start yelling, "Hang on!"
I'll
Sorry.
be digging with my hands.
Okay.
I can only hold my breath for 2 minutes.
Mhm. Oh, I looked at your con sheet.
Okay.
I'll just attempt to help in any, whatever way
Alright.
possible.
Make me a strength or a survival check, Tiger, with advantage.
Can I just start
Ooh.
blasting Eldritch Blast since that's technically force damage? Can I force damage my way out of the dirt? Or
Question,
try to
is
make
it
a
verbal
hole?
somatics?
Oh fuck! Hold on.
Did you say
Yeah,
advantage?
fuck.
Advantage,
Did you
yes.
say advantage for me? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
go ahead and roll damage, Elias, if you want to do that.
What the fuck, man? I
Well,
got a 14.
I already said I was.
Uh-huh.
20. When you commit, you commit. I say as I'm holding my breadstick. I'm a dumbass on me. Oh, it's only a 2.
Okay. As you, like, woof, and you hit an area, and you feel more dirt fall into it as you, that whatever word you say as you do it, you feel like the air come out, and you go to take another breath, and you realize there is no oxygen in here, and you have lost some time.
Did that change anything on the outside? Is there any movement or anything?
No.
I
Not
got 14 as my high.
14. All right. You guys begin to dig through, and you can see, like, as you guys dig more dirt begins to flow from the top. It's going to take you a little bit of time. As you begin to dig. Like, you're making some headway, but, like, as you dig, like, it's almost like take 2 steps forward, 1 step back style, with just how much dirt. As you can see, like, hundreds of pounds of dirt are above you guys. Alright. Elias, give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Fuck. Shit.
Roll high.
I did. 17.
17. All right. As you're in here for a minute or so, as they're just like frantically digging, you can feel that pressure beginning to build up. You can feel your chest as you are running out of oxygen. But for now, you are fine. Tiger, go ahead and give me another roll with it. This is going to become a group skill checks here.
I was gonna say, can I help him by casting guidance?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Add a
Okay.
d4.
Okay.
Not much, but it's something.
Hey, shit, yeah.
Hey, that's 4.
18.
18. All right. Elias, roll me another Constitution saving throw. As you are starting to get more headway, you've made a decent indent. Elias, the panic is beginning to set in as like you try to move your arms and you are just pinned. You cannot. You feel the weight of it bearing down on your chest, and the last bits of air begin to just completely leak out. So now you have, at this point, you're struggling. You can feel like the veins in your neck. Right. Once more. And guidance. Elias, once more, please.
I'm pulling dice from every little bit of color I fucking got, just to get a little bit of mixture.
Which dice are you going to roll, Elias?
I'm just rolling the same fucking one.
Okay.
Well, the orange creamsicle one.
Okay.
19.
19. Alright, Elias.
15. I can do math.
Alright. As the panic begins to fully set in, you have no air, and you are beginning to, like, that moment of purple, and, like, your chest and lungs burn. You're starting to have splotches in your vision. When a wave of air hits you, as something hard hits your face.
Ow!
And I assume with Tiger's help, you reach in and drag her out. You had about one more
Hold on.
bad roll.
It
Yes.
just was tickle my father. My father fell in.
Who,
But this doesn't fucking make sense.
who has the highest passive perception?
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
That guy.
Alex.
Let's say I have a 21, so
Oh, 20. Okay. I thought you guys had like 20s. And out of the corner of your eye, as you guys have been like digging and the collapse of this, you see something catch your eye, especially with dancing lights still up. You see a small, almost reddish thing sticking out of the dirt. Then you see another one to the left. You see two of them on the sides.
to reddish what?
You're not really sure. They're just like hints of red that are sticking out of the dirt.
Can I kind of dig away at the dirt a little bit to find out what
Yeah.
it might be?
Yeah, you pull it out. It's odd to you. It's a almost circular cylinder or red. You can see the parts of the end on the other side are blackened and like charred long ago. You walk over to the other one and you find it as well. This one is protrudes for about 3 or 4 inches until the end is blackened. Pick it up to your nose. It smells like dirt, but it has a weird caustic smell almost.
Oh! I think Josh might know what this is, maybe. I don't know. But
Griff is gonna point it out and like, do you guys know what these are?
It looks like a plant.
Roll an intelligence check, Steigar and Elias. Roll 1 as well, Kevin, with disadvantage.
yeah, I was gonna say.
That's an 18.
18?
What is this?
I got a 12.
Intelligence.
Smart. I'm
Oh.
not.
Well, I
Who
guess
cares?
it could be it could be history. Sorry, it could be history for you,
Oh, it could be history.
for Josh.
Oh.
Oh, for me, history?
Yeah.
Okay. Still 13.
13. Okay. What was yours, Steigar? 12.
Well,
Okay. Doesn't ring a bell for you either of you two. Something about the smell catches your attention though with an 18. As you think about it, you have heard about these. These have been used whenever an area in the score has been deemed too dangerous, and they use these. They are referred to as boomsticks or a dynamite to cave in a tunnel.
I knew it. I was like, oh!
And you know that there's a large
fuck.
explosion whenever they go off that can shake the earth.
Wait. Is there still dirt above us?
Wait.
Yes, there's quite a bit of dirt above you.
Hold on.
It slowly stopped as like it's came and almost has a ramshackle support. You don't know how long it'll hold, but
We need to head back up to the surface. I'm fucking losing my mind.
yeah, I would prefer to get the fuck out of here for sure.
Bring the red thing.
I'm gonna cast light on. I'm gonna put my sword to cast light on the end of it. I'm gonna
Okay.
look around the room real quick to make sure there's around.
make a perception.
Don't think your mic is going through your headphone mic, just so you know.
It
might
be.
Oh, no, it definitely is.
It is.
Yeah, it was, but you just had it far away from your face. I'm sorry.
I'll just keep it closer to my face.
Well, that and when you get confused or excited, you get higher pitched, which does not pick it up as well.
That is very true.
I can't control that. I'm trying.
No, I'm just letting you know that might be why we asked you to refute yourself. All right.
I have no problems repeating myself if I remember what I said. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Looking around, you do see about 2 more of these little red sticks.
Yeah, 2 more of these red sticks. Yeah.
so that's 4 in total.
So we need to get out. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go by my house, but I think if I'm correct, I'm correct in thinking I'm under my house right now, or like at least a little bit close to it, and I think I might just be hysterical because of everything that's going on today, but I think this is the area where my father, not the one who's been in my dreams, but the one who I grew up with,
They're separate?
yes, I think I don't know, it's really fucking complicated, but I have adoptive parents. Uh, according to the letter I found in in the fucking Stefan's office. Oh my fucking god, there's so much fucking going on today. Um,
Let's figure this shit out later. Let's get out of here if you think that this place isn't safe.
yeah, this place isn't safe. I'm about just fucking suffocated in the dark.
Yeah, let's
Trust
hurry
me,
up and
I
get
know.
out. I hear wood creaking, so let's get out of here.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, let's go.
yeah.
You all go first. I'll take the rear again.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm heading.
Alright, as you guys make your way into the tunnel, you guys hear behind you the sound of snapping of wood and the sound of almost like a landslide as a cloud of dust billows from behind you as you feel the earth shake actually from thousands of pounds of dirt landing
Damn.
behind you. As you all kind of just
Just a word. Maybe I should do the acrobatic stuff next time. As we
Look,
run.
I just thought there's a lot going on. I didn't think I was. I'm having a moment. I'm sorry. I need a fucking drink.
Alright. As you guys take the next 10 or so minutes to make your way back through, no longer worrying about too much of stealth. So eventually you make your way back up to the staircase, back out into the main center of the church.
Alright, so
And gonna sit down on the altar.
In one of the
area.
empty pews of the altar, yeah.
No, yeah, just the altar.
Okay.
Just sit there like on the steps, and just kind of do like with my hands on my knees, just kind of like.
Ooh.
Should we check to see if there's a sinkhole in the farms?
Yeah, we'll get to that. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck this means.
You do that. I'm gonna go check around.
I'm gonna go back in the fucking Stefan's office.
Okay. I will say that with the two of you, Krith and Kevin, both of your passive perception, you do hear raised voices and shouts from outside.
Seems like something's happened on the surface.
I'm looking
hopefully
for
nobody got
journals.
hurt.
I'm looking for diaries. I'm looking for for anything left
Are
in
you
the
going?
wall.
Are you going in the other chamber too?
If there's another chamber, then yes.
Well, I'm
looking
talking
for
about the
diaries.
one that you know of, the other hidden one. The one that goes downstairs?
Yeah, the downstairs. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, the downstairs area. Yeah, I haven't been back down there yet.
Okay. So you go over to the other side where you know the false wall is, and you push in on the trigger, and it opens to reveal the other staircase that you know so well. You taking anyone with you, or are you going down there by yourself?
If they want to follow me, they can, but I am on a fucking mission because what the fuck?
Okay.
But yeah.
Alright, so Kevin and the rest of you guys are going outside to see what's going on, or where y'all going?
Yeah.
So
I'll
Sure.
go downstairs with Eden then.
Okay. And as the two of you run out to see what's going on, the two of you go downstairs. Well, as you head down the very familiar pathway, the small stairs that lead down, it's only like 5-10 feet down until you hit like what appears to be a proper basement. You can see the same area that you had been training in. However, the bookcases and the desk and the writing areas are all empty.
I'm gonna look around the see if there's any more hidden compartments, anything.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Can I help her with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
While you do that, Kevin and Chris, it's easy enough to hear what's going on. People are yelling and screaming about a large sinkhole that has appeared down at the Apollos' farm. They say that a field hand or two might have gotten caught in it. And they're just, in a sense, having people run that way. It's not something you really have to ask. You just hear people screaming. And, like, not necessarily like the shrill terror, just, hey, we need help over here! Like that type.
Yeah, definitely go and help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys begin to make your way down that way. Right?
Yeah.
Then, yeah, I'll try to help specifically anybody that would have been, if you can see anybody that got caught in it, then
Yeah, it'll be a couple
Try to-
minutes before you get down.
yeah,
Okay.
I just letting you know.
Yep.
If anybody's injured, try to help them.
And if anybody's stuck in precarious places, oh, that's my job, sir.
Oh, yeah. I got precarious place you can be stuck. But what's your role, Elias, for your investigation?
21.
21. Looking around, you do a fairly thorough sweep. Most of it is empty. Like, you don't even see, like, dust. It looks like it might have recently been cleaned up.
Like how recent?
Make an intelligence check.
19.
19, probably within the last week.
Fuck.
As you're looking around, beginning to check, something catches your eye that you did not notice. There's a small, thin wire about 2 inches above where you came down the stairs.
Would you fuck off? This is my goddamn pizza, you asshole cat. I love you. But, would I know that wire?
Make an arcana check or an investigation looking for traps.
Either or, really. So that would be like an 11.
No idea. That's a wire.
Huh.
But yeah,
What are we looking for?
Well, everything's gone. Like, somebody came in here and ransacked the place like a week ago, it looks like.
you see about 2 or 3 empty bookshelves. You see like a small writing desk and then like a small table, as well as like a small fighting pit. And this is something you would know as well. You can see like on the back where it looks like a rack where weapons would have been are empty.
Don't.
Everything seems to have been wiped down.
Because the only person who I knew who knew was Stefan, but he was in the same direction we were going.
Hmm.
Someone else?
It's very weird.
I need to write this down. Where the fuck did I set my pen in my...
Probably under your plate of food that you just moved.
It's not there.
Oh.
I'm having a moment in character and out of character.
As you look for your pen, we'll switch to the other. As you guys begin to run down that way, you can see a large group of about 20 or 30 people now have gathered a large portion of this town. As you can see, a large sinkhole, probably 200 feet across, almost, that goes down probably 30 or 40 feet, have begun to sunken down. You can see like the edge of it actually has flowed over to the underside of a house. And you can see like parts of the not scaffolding, but like the foundation of the house beginning to slip and fall as people are trying to like stabilize it as much as possible. You can see in the center of it, you can see one individual that's partly buried under it. Looks like there might have been a field hand or something. He He has a rope wrapped around his arm, and you can see some people beginning to pull him out. You can see about 2 or 3 other people besides, like bandaged.
As someone that's lived underground the vast majority of their life, would Kirk know if it's safe to like go down the side of the sinkhole to try to help dig them out?
Make an intelligence check with advantage.
Fuck, too big a piece. Oh.
She said.
16.
And now they checked 16. You would know that as long as like most of the dirt has settled and there's not another area underneath for it to collapse into, it should be safe.
Alright, then that's what he's gonna try to do.
Yep. You begin to
Slide down.
descend, and some people's like, no, don't, and you just kind of ignore them. You're like, dude, this is fine. This is nothing compared to the Underdark.
I know what I'm doing.
I'll run in.
As I slip and roll down.
Yeah. Actually, make an acrobatics check, Alex,
Oh, fun.
for the fun of this. Josh, you too, as you just kind of run down into this sinkhole.
I have a +4, so natural 20.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit!
So 24, yeah. No, like, fucking, like, you don't even, like, grab a rope or anything to repel. You just kind of, like, almost like, what's
Take
that
down.
word? That, you can either, like, slide down or, like, you know, like the billy goats on, like, the cliffs that have no edges, but they find edges. You just kind of down. What's your
20?
dirty 20? Yeah. And you look up, fucking Kevin over here is, like, 2 seconds behind you, just like, oh, this is easy, man. Like, what are these townies talking about? But yeah, you guys managed to get down and like able to
As
pull
soon
out.
as I get close enough, I'm gonna
Mhm.
cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna start digging around the guy to get him out.
Okay.
And
As
we
you,
roll. 11.
11. Okay. Yeah. Like you can visually see like a bunch of the scars and scratches that happened. As it looked like this was like a wheat field or something. But you can see like him already start to heal up. As like you guys help him out, he's just like, "Thank you. I thought I was gonna lose my leg," and like he pulls out, and you can see like purplish yellow bruises that are on his leg. But you're guessing that some of that cure wounds probably saved him from losing a leg.
Okay.
As you guys like get him up
That's
and
what I'm here for.
like, you guys begin to walk him up towards it.
Was there
Styron.
anybody else?
Yes.
Sorry, go ahead.
Was there anybody else that I could see?
There's some
Like,
people on the sides that were injured, but no one else is left in the sinkhole. By the time it happened and y'all ran out, then got up here, got down there, the other people had kind of been gotten out.
Okay.
Steiger, roll a D100 for me, please.
D100.
Yes, please.
3100. Good go. This 3100 however something I
79.
79. Very nice. As you guys kind of glance over, you hear some creaking and groaning. Your eyes just instantly shift to the house that's precariously perched. But it seems to settle for the second and not fall in. As we switch back to the other two. You just saved Eden's house. As we switch to the other two.
What the fuck is going on? It's like, it's literally like, I come home and I find out everything I've known is a fucking lie. I think I'm losing my mind.
So, Eden, what do we need to do right now? Do we need to go?
I don't even know anymore. I don't know why there's a wire there. I don't know why this room's empty because I don't think anybody else knew about this room. Unless Stefan had like some trusted people he knew. Besides me and you know, the guild. I don't know. I don't know. I'm fucking confused. Why the sinkhole under my house? Why the fuck did it lead here? I'm gonna head back to the office. I'm gonna look through to see if he left fucking diaries or something.
All right, let's go. I'll help
I'm
you.
overwhelmed.
Let's go. I'll help you.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Mhm.
I'm gonna head back to the office. And like I said, look through the fucking anything, really.
Yeah.
That's would hold information about why there's a fucking sinkhole under my house. Fucking Christ Almighty! What
Make
the
me
hell
an
is going
investigation check.
on?
Math, I can see it burning.
Sinkholes are pretty cool.
45.
25.
Very good.
Very nice. As you begin to like flip through the journals again, you immediately glance over the notes you had previously read, just like talking about you, like your progress and everything. However, one of the pages in there almost has like a side. It's just a few lines. You will manage to get him out. Manage to make it look like an accident.
Dude.
You flip the next page. The next 6 pages are gone.
Someone's been here. Most definitely.
I don't hear you.
We can't hear
You're
you.
breaking up.
I am experiencing so many fucking emotions right now. I fucking what did I don't know. What
Do
to
you
do.
know? Do you know if he had any enemies or anything like that that would make it to where they would want to come and get him like this?
All I can think of is the girl in the circle, but my dad or Maddie's. Josh, I'm gonna punch you. I'm trying to be serious here, you motherfucker.
It's cereal, okay? Guys,
It's
let's
cereal.
be cereal.
Oh my god. Anyways, but I don't.
Where's the
doesn't
show
make-
kitty command? Just kidding.
I mean, unless you know. But why would he want to get out of there? Why? What, Stefan? Unless my dad, I think I need to talk to Mom, but this is also gonna be a shock to her. Maybe
you sure?
Thurgan. I don't know.
Well, if you think that's the best place that we should go to now, then I think that we should go there.
Oh, if it's the best place right now, I did kind of piss her off. To be fair,
She's still your mother at the end of the day.
yeah.
No matter if it's by blood or not, she's the person that raised you, correct?
Yeah.
Then she's your mother. Just because she doesn't have your blood or you don't have her lineage or anything, same thing with your father, doesn't make them not your parents.
So, but yeah, no, I'm just I feel like I don't. I need a fucking drink. But
Let's go.
all right, all right.
We'll grab a drink on the way and then we'll go find your mother.
All right, we should
Okay.
probably find the other two too.
Yeah, let's head and see if they need help first.
Okay, yeah. Because there's a sinkhole. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, let's go do it.
Alright, let's
Okay.
go.
Alright, so you guys rush your way down through the farm. As you come up, Eden, you recognize the familiar view of your childhood home that you haven't seen in a little while. However, now about a quarter of it is perched precariously over a sinkhole that drops 30 to 40 feet. As you can just hear the creaking, groaning of it, you can see Chris and Kevin over helping some of the wounded. As you see about 20 or 30 people, you can see some people beginning to try to pass long, heavy ropes around it and trying to find some way to fasten it without the rest of the house caving in.
Anybody that was, can I have anybody that was injured in that kind of gather around in one spot?
Yeah, most of them actually are just kind of already sitting on a corner, laid down on the ground. A couple of them have bandages.
Well, I was gonna cast prayer of healing.
Okay, yeah, it's easy enough for them to get them around you.
Okay.
You can actually see the sinkhole encompasses not only just a good chunk of your farm, as well as like the neighboring one where you know that this is about the time that they would be getting ready for end of harvest.
Oh, I rolled really good for that for Herculink. I got a 6 in it and a 7 on the dice plus 5, so 18 points of group healing for
Okay.
people that were injured,
Gotcha.
whether major or minor.
Yeah, a lot of them look like you can see like the pain that's been wincing their face visually alleviate. You can see quite a few of them that like appear to have like sprained ankles and stuff just kind of roll and just like give you nods of gratitude and like small thank yous. When Elias, you hear a familiar voice from behind you. This sure wasn't a good homecoming, was it? As you hear the voice of Inigo behind you. We can't hear you.
Yeah, because I went up to the highest octave my voice could go.
Giant whistle.
Your mic is muting you by to protect everybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
Steven! No. Yes, there's a lot going on, Inigo.
I gathered as much. I tried to talk to your mother, but she stormed away. She hasn't
Where
even
is
seen
she
this.
at?
I do not know. You know how she gets. She went for a walk after your conversation.
Fuck.
Good news is she wasn't here, so...
Well, bad news is that I might have caused this.
How would you have caused this?
Alright, so you know the church that I used to hang out with Stefan at?
Yeah, the decrepit old building? Yes.
So I went there to, look for more information about everything dealing with me and my fucking blood or whatever. For one, I found out he was the one who gave me to my parents. For two, we found this fucking tunnel underneath, led to here.
Getting bits and pieces.
Bring yourself down an octave or 12.
Really hard to get up there when they're coughing. But there was the hole. And I tried coming up it because I'm like, fuck, that's the hole. Because I could figure out that we were below the house somehow. I don't fucking know. And I was just like, the sinkhole my father fell in.
He just like reaches over, puts a hand on your shoulder, and just like, it's okay, and just like gives you like that look, Steiger, of like, what the fuck are they talking about?
It's been a crazy few minutes.
That Mattias fell into. There was a tunnel underneath the church, and he didn't actually die under there.
Hold on, there's a lot to unpack there.
Where? Believe me, I'm adopted, and my pops isn't dead. I'm finding out I'm some.
But he's not your pops.
He's not my pops, but he's my pops because he was my dad. I mean, I've had like 3 different men raise me. Well, I have 3 dads, and technically a 4th by blood, but that's my opinion.
Right.
Well, I consider you raised me, and then Stefan also raised me, and then Maddie's raised me, and then there's the motherfucker who blood. So never we have that all on the table.
One moment, and he like reaches over, like digs through like the little messenger bag he had, pulls out a metal flask. You might need a sip or 2 of this real quick.
Good.
Fucking
We were
take
getting
it
ready to
in.
go buy some.
A strong ass
Fucking
whiskey.
got
Yeah.
Yeah, no, shoot.
Yeah. Alright. I suggest you sit here, you take a minute. We're working on keeping your house from falling in. You may want to go look for your mother. Even though you're pissed off at each other, it might be better coming from you then. It's like gestures seeing this.
This might be a bad time to ask the question.
Oh, where'd you come from?
Does the second part of the trial start?
No, actually, that's really important because I still want to get to that.
It's supposed to be in 3 days' time.
Okay, yeah, it's.
So, do you need me to come and help, or would you like me to come and help you, Inigo? I mean, I don't.
Help
I'm
me
assuming
forth
that
what?
you all don't need me, Eden, to help
I
find your mother.
Oh, I am not going. I'm going.
No, I'm
I've
saying
already been
to
chewed out once.
assist with the house. Would you like for me to assist you with the house?
Do you know how to prevent a house from falling into a sinkhole?
I
Because
mean, I
I
know a
have
little bit
no
about
idea.
blacksmithing.
had some wood.
I don't know how to do wood.
All right.
Fuck, that's right. You're a goddamn blacksmith.
I know a good bit about metal. That's about
That's
it.
called a carpenter.
Do
Exactly.
we have any carpenters in town?
We have a couple that they're the ones who's currently over there helping.
I can swing a hammer. That's what I know how to do. So if you want me to help you with the house, I can. Or
Oh,
if you
I
would
mean,
rather me,
you can talk to them. I know nothing about preventing a house from going into a sinkhole. I don't think many of us do. I think they're just
No.
trying to figure out what the fuck to do. It may be a lost cause. I mean, he kind of like looks at you and gives you an apologetic look.
Might need to try to rebuild a foundation.
Do you know how to rebuild a foundation?
Rocks. I gotta go from.
Oh.
Do I have another? Do I have? Can I need?
You swept them earlier.
Do you want me to roll and see if I can figure out how to possibly rebuild a foundation on a sinkhole?
Make an intelligence check.
Just from living on the ground and having dealt with probably in the past in some way.
Sure.
We'll just go with that.
if only we had a dwarf.
Right.
That's
Oh.
structural knowledge, yeah.
Well,
Hey, Chris, how about you do it? Oh, not Chris,
Ronan.
Kevin, sorry. Oh, Ronan's, you haven't seen him since you left him at the bar.
Right.
12?
Well, that would be kind of racist. I feel. I feel like
Yeah.
you're a dwarf.
You have no idea, Alex.
Build shit.
Like, you know, like, for you guys, like, when a cave-in happened, most of the time you just kind of let it go. Because the cave-ins in the Underdark led thousands to hundreds of feet down. This is a much smaller one, so it's like, generally, if it was bad enough, we didn't really fuck with it, or you guys had, like, most of everything was built out of stone.
yeah. So I figured, but never know.
Yeah. Right, so I am going to leave them to do that. I am going to go back to preparing. There's a lot to do in 3 days. If you need me, I will be in my office. Good luck.
I guess I'll go try to find my mom.
Should we not drink alcohol?
Oh, I would
no.
recommend it very much before and after you speak to her mother. And he just like turns and walks away. I want my flashbacks later.
I'm gonna steal it. I'm keeping this fucking flask. It's a good flask. And she will tuck it into her pocket.
Okay.
Hopefully he forgets. Yeah, I don't know if you guys want to watch that all again. Or watch me talk to my mom. Try to.
Yeah, it's been about an hour since you talked to her.
Steiger, I know you wanted to help with the house, but you too. I'd like not to be alone with her, because she's gonna be in one hell of a state. But I also don't want to put you through that, you know.
I'll go with you, especially after you drink the alcohol.
All right, Chris.
I was gonna see if there's some way I can help with prevent it from collapsing any further.
I do. I appreciate it, but I mean, if you guys can't, I'll get my valuable. Well, I don't even know if I have any valuables in there.
Alex,
Yeah.
roll me a D100.
Who?
Alex.
Okay.
His turn.
Right.
I'm gonna be so afraid when I have to roll to save my own house.
Welcome to D&D.
84.
84. You guys, like, as you turn around and, like, you're having this conversation, you hear more of the creaking sound and like the sliding of dirt, and like your heart's leap, and like you swear you see it like lurch for a second, and you see like 4 or 5 people go forward with the ropes, but manage to keep it where it is.
Wait, I think it might be a better idea to go find her sooner than later.
Yes, you all go ahead and go find her. Chris, let's go and try to help these people.
All right, sounds good.
Be safe. Good luck. Don't let her give you 9 kinds of hell. Stand up
I
for
kind of
yourself.
deserve it, but
Nobody does.
all right. All right.
Just because she's your mother doesn't mean that she can talk to you like you're a piece of shit. Stand up for yourself. Kevin,
Alright.
keep an eye on her.
As you guys begin to go look for your mother, roll me a survival check to look for tracks and to try to find out where she went.
Oh no, she's dead!
Mom got fucking hijacked. Oh no.
You never know.
Ooh, can I actively track my mom? Wait. What did I get on that? Yeah, wait, I'm going to survival anyways. You said survival. I'm a fucking idiot.
Well, that, and I think you have to have specific types of creatures for that.
Yeah, it's specific.
What
My
type of
mom
creatures
was
are they?
demon. It's like fiend, undead, and like fae.
Okay.
It's like a 22 anyways, so, you know.
Okay. Roll me with advantage.
With advantage? So that wasn't in the box. We're gonna stay with the 22.
Okay. All right. And you like
We'll just do the real one, so.
you kind of like trace your way back, and like you start to think like, where would your mom go? Like you know her. Like there's not terribly much around here. There's tons of plains. Like you got the small river with the lake further south, and then the scar itself. You know that she traditionally would go to like either the riverbed or the lake, and just kind of watch and sit. So you begin to make your way that way. Eventually you can find some small soft impressions in the dirt where like her heeled shoe dug in a little bit more. Till eventually you begin to make your way towards the edge of the river. It only takes you about 10-15 minutes to walk that way. I assume Starhard just following behind you.
Kevin is with me. Steigar is at the house.
Oh, yes, sorry. Kevin, so if you guys want to have any conversations on your walk, feel free to.
So, Eden,
Yeah.
I know things can't agree your mother to at the moment.
A little bit.
Things might get even worse now that your house is kind of falling into a hole.
And it's kind of my fault that the house has fallen into a fucking hole. But yes. Oh my gosh, she's gonna hear that. Eden just kind of like looks around for a moment. But yeah.
I just want
Yeah.
to let you know that you have a magnificent opportunity in front of you that I would have.
What opportunity? I had to tell her that the house is sinking and that her
With your mother.
what for? Huh? I need.
Take
I'm
back
gonna.
some words you said before you left. I feel the more I see the dynamic between you and your mother, the more I feel a lot of my own story. I didn't know my mother very much growing up. My father was very protective. He wouldn't let me leave, ever. But I left in a rude way, saying words that weren't necessarily what I would like him to hear last of me. I think about those words every day. And the fact that those were my words to him since I last seen him, and I never know if I'll see him. that. Just wish I could take it back. Regardless of how wrong or right I was.
Actually, a very good point. You're right. I'm gonna get emotional for a second. Out of
You
character.
don't have to. Yeah, you don't have. No, I'm tearing up right now.
No, but yeah, you're you're right. You're right. Yeah. I don't think she's too far ahead now. But you're right. Thanks for sharing that with me, Kevin. I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure you stay alive long enough to be able to say something back to your own dad. Because, I mean, if you ever want to go back there, I mean, I don't know what kind of environment it was, but, you know, you should have that opportunity. I think.
We'll see.
Okay. So I'd like to apologize for how this is gonna turn out, and anyways, but yeah, I should definitely apologize. That was very rude of me to say what I did. So, yeah, and yeah, she'll get back on track to looking for her mom.
Alright, as you make your way to the river, you can see as you get closer, Kevin, you're the first one to notice it because fucking perception. You see a taller individual standing at the river, back to you guys, longer hair cascading down their back, long black hair.
Like, is that your mother? Question mark.
My mom has auburn hair. She's Eden's going to
I'm gonna hide behind a tree.
yeah, you go hide behind the tree.
As you look around, there are no trees in the plain.
I'm gonna hide in the tall grass.
Just gonna
Pokemon.
get on your belly and start crawling.
I duck.
Make a stealth check, sure.
Oh god.
Eden's gonna I'm gonna assume she has a sleeve or some shit. But she's gonna grab her dagger and like behind her back real quick and like grab a dagger from my hand and oh wait, no, I gave my fucking dagger to that twat. That stupid guard kid. Wait, hold on, let me check.
Scimitar.
No, I gave him the scimitar. Do I still have a fucking dagger on me? Good inventory.
You should. I would
Fucking
think.
you would think, unless I was a dumbass.
I mean, you have the Scimitar of Silence, I think.
No,
I have it.
he
Oh,
has.
yeah.
I don't have a fucking dagger. I'm an idiot. I'll need to go buy a fucking dagger. Well, I guess I'm just gonna kind of partially unsheath my sword a little bit, but just enough like where the blade's exposed, where you squeeze it to like activate my blood right, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. I'm not gonna pull it out anymore. But I am gonna have a place on my hand, and I'm gonna clear my throat and hello, do I know you?
The thing just stands there. As you get closer, how close are you getting?
About 60 feet.
60 feet. As you get closer, you can see they have long black hair, a long billowing black cloak. You can see the edge on both sides, two what appear to be short swords or scimitars on their sides. They don't turn to greet you. They just continue to look out over the water. Back still to you.
You know, there was a sinkhole in town. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? People are asking around. She'll close into about 30 feet.
Okay. As you get closer, you can almost get a scent of like lavender and pine mixed together as like the wind blows and drifts it towards you. Still no response.
I think she's just gonna let go of your sword. Hand's still bleeding, but
Mhm.
and just let it be in its sheath. And take another step closer. Can you hear me at all? Are you, not to be rude, but are you deaf? Am I interrupting your peaceful walk? I mean, at least a response would be nice.
You see the head shift ever so slightly. You still can't quite see the face, still obscured under the deep cowl. As they just kind of like glance to the left, like in your direction.
Definitely don't know what the fuck to do. Are you here for the guild trials? Potentially. She'll take one more step closer. Just kind of like not like at them, but like more to their side.
To the side, trying to like get closer to the water so you can see
Just
around
to
them.
see the fucking face, yeah.
As you get closer, you can see like the beginnings of like the bridge of the nose and the hair kind of pulled back, reveal fairly tan skinned. You can see a large scar over the eye. Looks more worn and haggard since the last time you saw them. Different hair color this time, but
Wait. Who? Which?
as their face turns and looks you up and down, almost appraisingly, as you see Matthews.
What the fuck? I was looking for Damien. I think you're mute.
No, I haven't said anything.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw your lips moving.
I know, I licked my lips.
He was letting you,
Yeah.
stew.
As he just turns and looks at you. It's been a while.
No, wow. I might explode. I might fucking explode. How do you know, Stefan? She's gonna get straight to it. She's gonna push some emotions aside.
Let's just say we once had similar interests. Sorry to have cleaned out his office and your little sanctum below.
Oh. Why the fuck did you... Okay, small child. We're gonna assess this in order from things I found out recently, or the other way around. Child me to... Have you... What the fuck? Why? Why today, of all days, first of all? Second of all, why did you fucking leave and make it a giant fucking show? Why? And
Because my mission was complete.
that?
What is what?
Your mission. What was your mission?
Oh, that is no concern of yours.
No, I think it kind of is.
Just kind of like turns and smiles. But uncrosses his, like crosses his arms and like refolds them, just like that, getting comfier and looking at you. It's really not. Granted, we got what we needed from you in the end, anyways.
Can I ask you, out of character, to reiterate, got what you needed from me?
In the end, anyways. Is there something wrong? You're having a hard time processing this, Eden?
He's gonna take a step back.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Mom?
Oh, she's fine. Don't you worry. So, you've been busy of late.
Gotta take another step back.
Mm-hmm. It was most...
Taking steps back.
It's been most noisy since you've been asking questions, getting guild members involved. Luckily, I found out that Stefan had turned traitor long ago. So, are you going to end this little spectacle of yours and stop looking for answers? Oh, or do you want me to be the sweet, kind Matthias you? And he takes like 2 steps towards you.
But my first instinct was to fucking stab him, but I'm not going to. I think our conversation should be done.
Oh, why, Eden? This is just getting interesting. I mean, after all, you were looking for our organization. Like, he just, like, rolled up his sleeve, and on the forearm, you can see a glowing mark of a golden crown. I mean, people started investigating, so I had to leave when you were younger, and I could not completely fulfill my mission, but I was here to receive you. Granted, I didn't know what I was going to be receiving. It took quite a bit of time to settle into my cover with your mother. But it worked well, and then Stefan was able to facilitate it. I suppose that's when the seeds of the betrayal started. He did not like forking over a child. But you were no ordinary child after all, either.
Gonna take another step back.
He just smiles, lowers his hood a little bit. So, you going to continue your little investigation into us? We got what we needed. I would hate to have to eliminate you from the equation, but if we need to, we can. You and your little friends. He kind of like lifts up his head for a second, just nods. I believe the Thrall and the half-orc are still staying back, trying to keep our home from falling into the sinkhole.
It's not your fucking home. And I don't think it ever was. Don't put those words in your mouth.
He just
as far
smiles
as I'm
at you.
fucking concerned, my dad died the day he fell in that fucking hole. And he better sad. I wish he fucking stayed.
Oh, that man died. It was such a pitiful existence living with you. How shall I say this? Rudimentary individuals. Your mother was quite fun, though. She had a streak.
Don't talk about her like that. You do something to her?
Not yet. Let's just say she is insurance to make sure that you do not get in our way any more than you seem to be, and quit going to the guild. They can be quite troublesome. I've already had some of my informants from there tell me that you keep asking people. It'd be a shame if sweet, nice Inigo that took my place afterwards was wound up in this as well. So, this is your final warning. Back off, or we'll start eliminating more people. We've already taken care of stuff on, but that one was long coming before you got involved. So,
Man, fuck it. Fuck it. She's pulling on her sword. I fucking can't stand this guy. Fuck this guy. She is not stable. Yeah, she's gonna pull out her sword and activate her Crimson, right?
okay.
It's not a good decision, but she's emotional.
Hey.
I don't know how this is gonna resolve. I don't fucking care.
Okay, make an attack.
That is going to be a 17 to hit.
17. As you pull your sword, is it what is it flaming with, or is it fire? What is it?
It's fire.
Okay, as you pull the flaming sword, Kevin, you watch this as in one quick motion they just grab it and pierce it through the person's heart. As the shadowy material of the illusion begins to fade, you hear a laugh. So your choice has been made. And it falls to the ground in a haze of smoke.
Going to collapse to her knees and start falling. And just drop the sword on the ground.
I'm gonna look out for anything before I come out, just to see if there's anything anywhere.
Make a perception check.
17.
Don't see anything. That's round. Nothing.
He'll run over to her.
I need to find my mom. I need to make sure she's okay.
She's not gonna be here.
Hopefully she's back at the house.
I will say, Kevin, with your passive perception, as you rush up where she's laying on the ground, you can see a small hexagonal black onyx gem-like item with runes sketched into it. Just laying on the ground. It's about 4 or 5 inches in diameter.
Would I have any idea what it is?
Make me an Arcana check.
Ooh, that's actually really good for my character. 18.
18. Glancing at it, it looks like some form of hologram type illusionary magic that actually allows the person to speak through it. Which is not too terribly out of the realm for what you know.
Take like a rag and pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
They can't be here. I feel like they're far gone by now.
Right.
We'll find her. But I don't know if that's going to be today.
My mom should still be around the area. Unless they grabbed her. She's here. He hasn't touched her yet. I need to find her though.
As you switch back to the other two. As the two of you guys are working with the people, Stygar, you're helping to make any form of metal you can, like braces and things. Alex, you're just doing basic, like taking turns on the rope, healing people as much as you can, like rope burns and stuff like that. The dice are not in your favor today. As you guys are doing this, let me roll something real quick. This went away that I was not necessarily instructed. Stygar, can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yeah. That was fucking terrible. 15.
15. Right. As you are sitting here working, you feel someone brush up against you, and you feel a hand on the back of, like on your back. You take 37 points of necrotic damage. As you feel like your back suddenly, or your muscles almost like begin to necrophise as this jolt of pain hits you.
What the fuck?
As you just hear him scream that, Alex. You guys are about 20 or 30 feet apart.
I guess I'll take a look around and see what might have caused it.
Yeah, as you glance, you can see an individual dressed in mostly just like commoner clothing. You can see like now that you're looking at him, you can see a fairly nice fancy ring on his hand. But you see his eyes are just cold with murderous intent as you see him like pulling his hand away from Stygar's back ever so quickly.
Real quick, can I cast?
Oh god, I froze.
Can I send a guiding bolt at them?
Yeah, go ahead and make an
Just as
attack.
like a knee-jerk reaction kind of thing.
We're gonna get attacked by the townspeople.
24.
24. Alright, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Not great, but not terrible. 15 points of radiant damage.
15 radiant. Alright.
I'm gonna be right back.
Yep. Alright, can you both of you guys roll me initiative, please, real quick?
Yeah, of course.
I hit the wrong button. Oh,
I got a 12.
12. Not the worst.
19.
19. Alright. As you like there's like knee jerk reach up and slam him into with this guiding bolt, he just kind of looks up at you and snarls. Your friend made her choice. You shall be paying the price. As you see him like raise his hand up, and you can see like blue crackling energy begin to shift around him as he seems to be casting a spell.
Can I yell something?
Yeah.
Like in the interim while he's doing his thing, I'm just gonna yell, "Everybody, get away!"
I don't have anything I can do for as a reaction, so.
Okay. Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Me?
Alex.
Oh, me?
Yeah. Yeah, you hit him first. Ooh, that's terrible.
Oh, my dice go. I just dropped it. 14 plus 5, so 19. Okay.
19. Okay, you pass. So as this blue crackling energy around his finger leaps out and forms a lightning bolt and just flies through you, you are only going to take 12 points of damage because I rolled really bad on the lightning bolt.
Damn.
I like how I just said earlier. You know, it'd be funny if a lightning bolt is struck.
Yeah, no, I rolled 24 on a lightning bolt. We'll just leave that at that for math. Yeah, as you just see this Lord's lightning bolt crackle out as you just hear this interaction behind you and hear the crack of lightning as well as Stygar. Yeah, you see two individuals that were trying to run and get away as you see the just instantly vaporized.
Fuck.
And Chris, you are next.
How far away is
He is probably about 20 to 30 feet from you.
my
He's
bonus
within
action,
5 feet of Stygar.
Okay, I'm gonna activate my Blade Prayer as my bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm gonna rush up to flank with Stygar.
All right.
I mean, I already had advantage, but because of Guiding Bolt.
Yep.
But still. And then his blade begins to crackle with fire as his rapier goes in for the stab.
All right.
Fucking
16.
16. That hits.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. That's good.
He does not. He does not have armor.
Ooh, that's real good.
I'll try to check something. So with
For now.
With Ignition Blade, did we design it to where the initial damage goes up as well, or only
It's like just like Booming Blade. So
I know for Booming Blade doesn't do the damage initially.
Yeah. I think it goes up like to the 2d6 or whatever it is.
Okay, yeah, it's a d6, so
Yeah. I know it goes up when you hit
fifth.
fifth. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, that's terrible damage.
Yep.
1 for the rapier, so it'd be 5 piercing damage and then 5 fire damage.
So 10. All right. As you slash into him, he just as you can hear skin and fire begin to sizzle as he's like. It's like the part of the shirt that he was wearing cuts away. You can see over his left chest, like where his heart is, a form of a glowing crown.
I guess to also, if the shirt is flammable, it would also light on fire.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's on fire. Okay. So he'll take a d6 at the start of his turn unless he puts it out.
Okay. Yep,
Right.
That's my bonus action movement action.
Right.
So.
Steiger, you're up. As you see Alex on the other
Alright.
side just slash his chest after blasting him with a fireball. I mean, not a fireball, a lightning bolt.
I'm as a bonus action, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Shield of Faith,
Okay.
so I get a +2 to my AC.
Yep.
So that makes my AC 19. I'm just gonna. I need to try to remember that. But I'm going to. More than likely, my hilt to fire was probably a hammer of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
So, is that a bonus action to change it, or is it free of will to change it to something else?
It is an action to change it, I believe.
Okay. So then, instead of it doing the 2d6 damage, what would a regular hammer be?
Look at Warhammer.
I think that's a 1d8.
Yeah, I think it's 1d8 and
1d8, yep.
All right, so that's what I'll do then. I'll just use that instead of my maul.
Yep, cool.
All right, so I get advantage, correct?
Correct, because you're
We're
flanking.
flanking.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm gonna use my yin and yang shit. That's pretty fucking good. 19 plus a bunch.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. And then so we said a D8, correct?
Yes.
D8 plus my D4. Is that what it is? Yeah. So
Or eat my pizza.
shit damage. 3 non-damage for the first hit, first attack.
All right. Matt.
Then I'm gonna go in for my second.
Yep.
Ooh. 18 to hit.
18, yeah, that hits.
Max damage.
Hell yeah.
9. Math.
8 and 9, 17.
17 damage, yeah.
Very nice. All right. As you just boom, boom, you can see like bits of like fire burning on his clothes, hard impacts. You can see actually parts of his skin has like 3rd-degree burns, and like it seems like you fractured like his clavicle with one of them. But he's just like, he's looking hurt.
Good.
All right. Anything else?
You know what? Oh fuck, I can't. Already used my bonus action. Never mind. Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Stagger. Does a 20 hit?
Barely.
Okay. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
All right.
As from behind you, out of nothingness, appears an individual as you feel a knife go straight into your kidney.
15.
15. All right. So you are going. That is going to be 8 piercing damage, and 16 poison, and you are not considered poisoned. As you see, like this knife, as you turn around, you see a knife with a blackened blade with poison dripping pull out from you as he look at you. And that is his first attack. Second attack is going to be 22.
Yep, that hits.
All right. As you see him pull his other one out and slash you for 6. Just offhand attack, 6 damage. 6 slashing. All right. This guy is up. He's going to look at you. You see him like bring his hand as you see shadows begin to coalesce around him as he disappears for a second. And then you see him about 30 feet away. Oof. As you see a fucking, I assume a 10 does not hit. Stiver.
No.
As you see a bolt of like molten flame come flying at you as he's like, fuck, and just turns and runs. So he's about 60 feet away. You have that individual behind you now. Chris, you're up. You're muted.
Yeah. Sorry, there was noise in the background, so I had to mute. I'm going to go around to the to try to flank with the guy that's just recently stabbed Steiger.
Okay, yeah, easy enough to do. You can see him wearing, he appears to be wearing like black and leather armor. You can see he has 2 different daggers in his hands.
Okay, and then I am going to attempt to stab him. Stabby stab.
Okay, make an attack with advantage.
With, yeah, and then it's going to let him fire because that's part of the attack action. So.
Oh yeah, roll me your d6 for your fire too, by the way, for the first guy.
4.
Oof, okay, he's looking real fun.
Okay.
You just see him like running with fire.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Ooh, fuck yeah, dude.
All right, do the math. Get the calculators, guys.
$24 initially before I roll.
Okay.
Yeah, 24. And then I roll.
Okay.
And then 12 more.
So what's that total?
Damn, 36.
Yeah, 36.
Jesus. Yeah, he's looking hurt. He's looking hurt. As you just
Okay.
fucking cleave into him, just with an anger that you did not know you had right this moment.
Secretly a barbarian? That's good.
Right?
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word.
Okay. On Steiger or
Okay.
yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
On Steiger. 3rd level.
Alright.
The powerful Healing Word.
Yeah, it is.
Better than nothing.
Alright. Is that your turn after you do your healing?
Well, that's 2 4s and a 3.
7.
Hey.
8, 11, plus 5, 16.
Hey,
Not
I'm in
bad.
double digits now.
Damn. Be glad that firebolt missed you.
Yeah,
Was-
that's my turn.
All right, Steiger, you're up. As you looked at this guy, you can see the one that's like 60 feet away, on fire, does not look happy.
Just on fire, you know.
Yeah.
And you say the guy that hit me this past time, he's looking pretty rough.
Yeah, he does not look great. You can see like his knife still is dripping with venom.
Then yeah, I'm just gonna spin around real fast and try to aim for his face.
Okay.
Advantage.
Yeah.
Uh, 17 or no, 15. Sorry.
15 just misses. As he just
Damn.
quickly dodges out of the way. He just smiles and spins the knives.
All right. Then I'm gonna turn back again and try to smack him again.
All right.
Natural 20.
Hell yeah.
So we said a D8,
Yeah, so that's 8 automatically.
and then my D4, which is automatic.
Yeah.
So that's 12.
12 plus whatever you roll. And what's your mod?
6. Yeah, 6.
Do you have a plus 6 to your damage?
Yes.
Because I think, doesn't the thing count as a +1 weapon?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah. So 18 plus whatever.
18, 20, 24 damage.
24 damage. Very nice. As you just kind of bring your hammer down, the fiery goodness just whoosh, cave
Fiery
in
goodness.
the part of his skull. And you can see like his hair catching fire as he begins to shriek and drop to the ground.
I'm gonna spit on him, and then
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna take off running after the dude that's burning.
Okay.
Full my 30 feet as far as I can go. But
Okay. All right.
and I'm gonna, if I can, I'm gonna yell, "Stop that fucker!"
Yeah, I mean, you can already see some people like turning and running. You can see like some people further up seeming to come your way, but they're a good ways off. Most people had been preoccupied with this. The ones around you aren't fighters.
Yeah, I didn't imagine. Yeah,
Yeah, he's
that's why I
down.
yelled, "Get the fuck away!"
Yeah, he's down. All right. So it comes to him. Start of his turn. Yeah.
Takes the D6. A fire.
Yeah.
2.
Oh, thank God. I mean, nothing.
Almost die.
I bet he has 3. He had 3 HP. I bet.
Not quite that bad, but close.
That would be funny.
As you see him just kind of walk over, shifting, and yeah, you see him just kind of like pull forward. You see like bits of the color drain from his face, As like he begins to look a little bit pale. You can see him like wave back and forth for a moment as you see arcane trickles of electric energy appear on his hand once again. As he moves to a point where both of you two are in line. Can I get dexterity saving throws, please?
All right.
Uh, 17.
Okay.
14.
14, alright. Math. 19, 20, 21, 25, 28. Steigar, you take 28 points of lightning damage.
I'm
Alex,
down.
As a bolt of lightning just rips through you. Alex, you only take 15.
14?
As you succeeded. And you see the guy just stand there for a moment, the color drain from his face, as he drops to the ground.
Okay.
You're up, Chris. As you see Steigar just fall, I imagine like backwards, just boom, as this bolt of lightning courses through him.
Well, I'm gonna get as close as I can because I have 40 feet of movement right now. So
Yeah, you can actually get within 20 feet of Steigar with just your regular move. Or no, sorry. Yeah, you can. He only moved 30, so
I could get there normally.
yeah, you can actually pass him if you wanted.
Not right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Okay.
8, 12.
My dice are sucky
17.
today. 17. Okay.
My other 3rd level. Close luck.
Okay.
Then can I take a look? Did the guy, is he like just unconscious or is he actually dead?
You can move up closer if you wanted.
Mhm.
Make a perception check. Actually, I'll just go off your passive. You can see the chest barely rising, so he still seems alive.
Okay.
He just looks to be in some form of arcane withdrawal.
Okay.
All right.
That'll be all.
All right, Steigar, you are up. You can spend half your movement to get up. As you are conscious, you do take 1 level of exhaustion. Don't forget that.
Yep. So yeah, he'll stand up and just kind of like look around and see if there's anybody hurt in the like vicinity, or if people are starting to freak out, what the fuck's going on type shit.
You look back and you can see a couple of ash piles. And you see people panicking and running. Elias, roll me a D100 too while you're at it, please.
And then the house collapses.
The people that were supporting the house have began to run.
Yeah, that's just the cherry on top.
We can't hear you.
What happens if you get all zeros?
That's 100?
Wait, hold on,
Yeah.
fuck! What? Hold on, let me take a picture. Are you fucking serious? Blood dice.
Yeah, technically I think that's 100.
Yeah, because if it was doubles.
Yeah,
people
let
are-
me post it. Hold on. Sorry, I've been sitting here overthinking. Hold on.
Yeah, that's I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Huh.
I thought that was like.
Yeah, that's 100.
I-
So it seems at the moment you don't see the house caving in, so that's good.
It shifted to where it's not gonna fall into the foundation or fall into the hole.
For now.
All right. Anything else you would like to do, sir? On your turn?
Yeah, I would start making my way, following behind Chris.
Well, Chris was beside you.
Oh, that's right. Then I would, thought he kept on running. Then I would just take off going towards that guy.
Okay. You can spend your regular movement and get up to him if you would like. As you look down, you can see his eyes are still open and he's conscious. He just seems extremely exhausted, like he lost the ability to stand.
Oh, I think I know what happened.
Yeah. I rolled
Can
really shit on that damage. Again.
Can I tie him up?
Yeah.
Do I have any of my action to be able to do that?
Technically, perception check is your action. But I will be generous and say yes.
I didn't roll for perception.
Fair enough. Do you have rope on you?
I should, yeah. I think it's part of my
I mean, some people have lost their rope and never bought more.
I think I still have mine.
Okay. You're fine, yeah.
I am looking.
Alright, so you begin to tie him up. We'll just say for ease. Alright.
I've got 50 foot of hemp rope. See, I'm just going to tie him up, and I'm going to take a piece of, like, cloth or some shit, and I'm just going to shove it in his fucking mouth.
Okay,
That way he can't
easy
talk.
enough. You, like, tie up his hands so they can't move, shove his mouth. Alright. As for the moment, the threat seems to have passed. You still have the one individual without the head. He's still on fire, too, by the way.
No, that's fine. He's dead.
Yeah. So, like, you looked at... Unless you put the fire out.
I'd put the fire out.
I figured.
I want to talk to this fucking
It's like a low priority, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to smack her real fucking hard. But
no, you're just stomping.
Know that I'm getting it out real good.
Make a strength check.
I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to kill him.
With how much HP he has right now, we'll see.
Is it better to roll high or roll low?
I'm not telling you.
That's a strength check?
Yeah.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay. You put it out, and you see him. Out of character, he had 2 HP left.
Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So then, are we out of combat then?
For the moment, yes.
Okay, so I am going to pick him up and throw him over my shoulder. Chris, where's a good spot for us to take him to so we can fucking talk to this piece of shit?
The only place I can think of is maybe if the guild has like a jail cell area.
About this time, you see like 4 or 5 of those individuals that were like farther up the hill getting closer, and they appear to be like adventuring people in like full armor and stuff. We hear commotion, and like they look around and just see like the pile of ash. Like, you two look like fucking shit, kind of.
I'm definitely shitty.
Like, you're like wheezing back and forth. Right. I see them tied up. We can take him for you if you would like and hold him.
No, I want to take this guy personally.
Fair enough. He looks back
like
at
a,
like the person with the caved hand. You want us to grab him? Well, what's left?
I don't really give a shit about him. I'm pretty sure he's fucking gone.
Okay.
Do me a favor, if you can find Eden and Kevin and tell them where we're going to.
Who's Kevin?
Just look for Eden. Kevin's with her.
Okay, sure. And like you see, like 2 of the guys like stay back to stay with you. The other 3 head back.
Is there a like a containment area where we can put this guy?
We have a couple of cells that are made for people like him. And he kind of like glances you up and down, and like
he's going to choose to ignore that statement.
Yeah, no, it's more so like magic caster. Like, yeah, we got places.
Yeah.
Right. And he motions to like one of the bring the buddy. I don't want to leave it here. Like, so they begin to escort you back.
And help the fucking people too, man. There was some.
He kind of like turns around and looks, and like as you follow his gaze, and there's just a pile of ashes almost. That's a bit beyond me.
Let me check something.
Okay.
I can definitely not bring them back or anything like that. I'm just checking.
I was like, Revivify is not working.
No, I don't even have a spell slot for that right now. So
no, not when they did like 5 times their HP with a lightning bolt.
They disintegrated them.
Pretty much.
Nothing left.
Like, because if you do over their maximum hit points, like say you have 50 HP, if you do more than 100 points of damage, you're instant dead. There is no.
Yeah.
That's the way I run it. Some people say if you do a maximum in general, you're done.
Chris just
Okay,
pulled out his scroll of resurrection.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna message you something, Damien.
Okay, cool. As you guys begin to like walk back towards the Hunters Guild.
Yeah.
Any conversations the two of you guys wish to have? And if we can switch over to Josh and Elias as well, as you guys, I assume, are walking back towards the town at this point.
I'm still looking for
You
my
said,
mom.
sorry, you said there was two
Oh,
piles of ashes?
there's 4 ashes. 4 piles.
4 ashes?
Twice, 2 people died. I rolled a d4 each time, and it got 2 both. So.
Okay.
Eden, you need to be smart about this. Your mom's not going to be out here.
You fucking sure she stormed off after a fight? I need to make sure she's okay.
Okay, but I think they have her.
Alright.
Because we tracked her to here, didn't we?
You found footsteps that looked like hers that headed this way, yeah. But you never saw her.
Yeah, let's go back.
Keep an eye out on the way back. But I know how you feel, but you need to stay calm.
I think it's a little late for that. I'm anything but calm right now. He just threatened everybody that I care about.
I know. You need to take some pretty big action soon.
Yeah. Honey. Cat. I love you, but you've got to stop rubbing on my charger.
As you guys are walking back to town, you get about halfway there when you see an individual that you would recognize as one of the Hunters Guild, just like full pace running at you. Eden, there's been an attack. I was told to get you. Orc guy. Really fucked up.
Fucked up.
I don't know.
Like, how can they? Yeah.
Yeah, they
Uh-huh,
took somebody towards Hunter Guild. Bound,
kill.
gagged. I don't know.
I try not to outrun everyone as we go back.
Yeah. You guys leave that guy in the tracks as you guys just dart.
Sorry, yeah.
As you guys are running back, Chris and Stygar, you guys get shown to like an individual like waiting room almost there. And they show you to a cell where they put the individual. It is not wood on the inside. It is actually lined with stone, and you can actually see runes marked around the door that's let in. They just very ungently just toss him in. Don't unbind him. Don't ungag him. Just toss him in. Shut the door. And like gesture to your table. Would you like to take a moment? You look like you're on death's door.
Here, I can heal you a little bit more. Just in case something else happens.
Thank you.
Quality.
That's greatly appreciated.
It's only going to be a 2nd level this time because I don't have any more dead.
Yeah,
That's fine. I'll take anything.
Wow, really? Jesus Christ.
You see Inigo come down as well.
It's going to be a 8, a 4, plus 5, so 17.
God damn. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised. Jesus Christ.
If I see Inigo starting to come
Mhm.
down, I'm going to stop him. I'm gonna like walk over to the stairs or whatever.
Oh, he's
Inigo.
walking to you.
Yeah, okay, then I'm gonna walk
Yeah.
towards him. Inigo, I need you to stay away.
Stay away.
yeah, go find Eden, go find her mother, go find everybody that you can, and keep them safe. These people are after her.
Right. I just saw guys run after Eden. I told them where they went. I'm sending some guys around town to look. What the fuck happened?
We were helping with the house, and I got attacked from behind, and then while attacking him, got attacked from behind again, and me and Chris tried defending the area as much as we could, but it didn't go very well.
Right. I will get answers in a moment. I'm going to go look for them. And like he heads out and starts going wherever he's going to go.
If you have anything that comes up, send word.
Right, we'll do. And like as like he heads out, someone stops him, and you just Cranty over here. Piles of ashes. What the hell happened? And he just like walks out.
Can I guess about what time of day it is?
Oh yeah, it's probably about 1 or 2 in the afternoon.
It's a broad fucking daylight?
Yeah.
Shit. I was thinking it was later than that.
Because there's something I want to do, but I can't do it until I take a long rest. So.
So then, yeah, I'll just go over to the cell, and just look at this dude. Is there anybody that from the guild still there?
Oh, there's like 7 to 8 people,
okay,
like immediately around the inside. And you can like see some other people there. You would guess based on who you've seen here, there's probably about 20 people in total here.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to somebody who looks like they're like maybe one of the higher ranking people.
Yeah.
What does this cell do to people like him?
Oh, it prevents any form of magic or divination from entering. It is also a cell of silence. So inside, no sound can be spoken.
Good.
Pretty much, Josh.
So it's like a zone of anti-magic and silence.
Rudimentary, yes.
A lesser version, but okay.
I wish we had the money for that, but you'll only find those in the capital.
As long as it keeps him from fucking killing a bunch of people again, I don't care.
Oh,
better than nothing.
And about this time, you see another individual walk up. I got what you want with Preston, and like he takes out something and hands it to him. I'll be right back. And like he turns and opens the cell, shuts it behind him, walks in for a moment. 2-3 seconds go by, then he walks back out. And you can see in his hand, now dripping with blood, was a heavy metal meat tenderizer. He walks out.
A meat tenderizer?
Yeah. There we go. Thank you. You can return this to the kitchen and have it washed. Now he will not be able to use his hands to cast.
You know what? Out of character.
What I did.
Out of character. If you didn't tie his hands, I was gonna break his hands.
Yeah.
See?
I was planning on doing that if you didn't tie up his hands.
You just see him like take out a handkerchief and just begin to wipe his hands.
I was planning on doing something similar as well.
Oh. Well, now you can blame it on the guild if the Watchers have any issues.
I'm not worried about the Watchers.
Me neither. But can I get you something to drink or something for the moment? I assume you want to wait on your companion.
They're supposed to be coming here, I believe.
Yes, I mean, we still have to find them. They were not in the immediate vicinity of the town.
Yeah.
You still got a couple more minutes.
I'm gonna sit here for a moment and take a breather. Gonna take a short rest.
Okay. Probably won't get through quite a short rest, but yeah.
But I don't even want to roll hit dice. I just want to use my Wait, does that require short rest?
Arcane recovery does. Is that what you're talking
no.
about?
Oh, it's okay. It's different from arcane recovery.
Oh.
The harness divine power.
Oh, I think you can
use
do
it
that as
for-
an action.
It's a bonus action.
Oh shit. Yeah, you got
Okay.
like 2
Yeah, I'll
seconds.
do
You're
that.
fine.
I'm going to do that to get a second level spell slot back.
Okay.
Because it's any combination up to level 2, so. Use my challenge divinity. Okay.
As you guys are rushing back, Kevin and Elias, you catch sight of Inigo like walking, like running, kind of in your direction, but sidelong as he turns.
I
There you are. They are
going
looking for
to
you.
grab him.
Oh, okay.
Nico, you need to get to safety now.
I had to find your mother. And, like he like pats your head, like
You don't understand. I saw Maddie's.
Her mother is, I believe, been taken.
I don't know if she's been taken. I really hope she hasn't been fucking taken. But Maddie's, he's fucking alive. He's with the fucking Golden Crown motherfucking guild thing. Fuck.
You're not in on this, are you?
Yeah. First of all,
and hold on. And what? It's like slow down.
she's got him by the fucking neck. Like
Insight check. No.
Well, not by the neck, but like by the collar. Like she grabbed him like by that, just like to make like to stop him, like tell him to get
The
the same.
scruff of his fur.
He's fucking whatever is close enough for her to grab. But yeah, she is looking him dead in the fucking eye.
You doing
don't
an
know
insight check
anything.
or?
Yeah. You don't know anything about the Golden Crown. Do you or you?
We do.
Okay. What's your total?
Let me get to my sheet. I don't like how you're asking me about my total. I didn't roll good enough. I got an 11.
11? Surprised as shocked appears as shocked as you are.
I got a 22.
Okay.
Sir. Is it whispers?
Check your journal, Josh.
Whispers.
Every single man, my laugh let me down.
Oh shit.
No!
As he looks at you. No, I don't know what you're talking about. What?
He came in and he threatened you, Ma, and my friends. And he's Inigo. I'm worried. I'm really worried if he got a hold of Mom. But
we have somebody captured inside of the guild
they
hall.
have somebody.
We have somebody. Your friends. They captured
Talk
somebody.
to him immediately.
Right. I will take you. Follow me. And like he like wraps his arm around your shoulder. And like begins to lead you back.
Fucking tell her if you don't
I
fucking tell
follow
her.
behind.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions on myself.
Yep.
That's fucking smart.
Hell yeah, smart with the fucking beads of tranquility.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And you could choose to fail.
Oh yeah.
Fail. I am choosing to fail.
Oh yes. All right. So eventually, you guys make your way back. Saigar and Chris, you guys wait like 5-10 minutes, before eventually you see a very distraught-looking Eden come in. Inigo looks confused as fuck, and Chris, or not Chris, Kevin, you can say what you look like. You're probably confused too, or skeptical, or suspicious. Observant. Okay. He walks you over and like takes you to like the back room where your friends are waiting. Here, I still have not found her mother, but I found Eden.
Well,
Okay.
send somebody to go find my mother, and you gotta stay safe too.
I can take care of myself. I will
Yes,
go
like,
look for your mother.
They just fucking fun.
And he like looks at like the 3 or 4 people in there because a couple of them have left. Keep an eye on her. Do not let her leave. And he like walks out.
Said you guys got someone. Are you guys okay? By the way, I could care less about the motherfucker in the cell, but are you guys okay?
As they're covered in like blood and like
Yeah, she's just
scorch marks.
She's gonna like tap Stygar on the shoulder and put her 5 points of healing hands into him.
Thank you. We're fine. We got ambushed while helping with your home.
That's
But
partially, again,
and
my fault. But
he'll point in the cell. Like there's a guy. One of the people that attacked us is in there currently.
it's a sudden look of dead seriousness.
Dead ass.
Honor. Dead ass seriousness.
Dead ass seriousness.
Really fucking like a hunter going in for a kill. Well, I'm gonna go talk to him for a moment.
Not by yourself.
And yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Do any of you have a
Damn it.
knife? Before we go in, I forgot. I don't have a
I
dagger.
don't think you should have instruments to kill things.
I think I should have instruments.
I do not.
As you turn around, you see like the 2 guards posted on the side of the cell. One of them just pulls out a like long, like kukri style knife.
Thank you very much. She will take the knife, and then when we get into the cell, she's gonna grip onto the fucking knife.
We are not going to kill him.
I'm not going to kill him. I need answers. He has
I
to
get
live
that.
long enough to give me
Right.
answers.
And like one of them like takes out a key, unlocks the door, opens it, and like motions for you to go in. You can see like a huddled form, smolder, burned clothes, like tied up. You can see like a pool of blood underneath. You can see like mangled and broken and cut fingers. You can see cloth shoved into his mouth. As you walk in, anyone following?
Yeah, no, she
I
fucking
am.
stormed
Yeah.
in there.
Alright, all 4 of you go in, I assume. Shut the door behind.
I want to say, Chris is going to keep an eye out from the outside, just make sure nothing.
Okay. They do shut the door behind them, so it's a solid door that you can't see through. It has like a small peephole on the top, though.
Well, I mean, like from like outside of the.
Okay.
Make sure nothing
Gotcha.
happens from
Gotcha.
outside the door.
Alright, they turn and shut the door behind you all.
Are we the only 3 in here?
With the guy on the ground,
With the guy?
gagged, broken, tied.
Yeah, she's gonna walk up to him.
Okay.
Man, a little bit gruesome. But she's gonna walk up to him, like grab his hair
Mm-hmm.
and like holding the knife and like in this hand and like take down the gag. Not even really care if she like scratches him with the dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Is he awake?
He's conscious. His eyes are a bit like glassed over almost. But he's conscious, he's just unfocused. Concussion probably.
Are you coherent enough to speak?
You say that, nothing comes out of your mouth.
I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen.
As you see the guy grin wickedly, stick his tongue out at you, and bite through it.
Fucker.
Excuse me if this is a different campaign, but can't you speak? Oh wait, I can't say anything.
Nope.
I'm saying words that don't come out of my mouth.
Yeah, you lean into whisper and you're like, nothing. You hear him like, you see him like bite down on his tongue, blood come out. You see his eyes go wide and you see like his mouth open like he's screaming, but nothing comes out.
I'm just gonna go.
Stab him in the knee. Before I leave,
Tiger's gonna reach down and grab that and stop it and shake his head no.
Make a dex check. Competing dex.
Fuck, that ain't gonna go well for me. Nope.
I got an 11 plus.
I got a 6.
Oh,
Yeah, she stabs him in the knee.
alright,
and
roll
then-
damage.
Oh fuck!
He's gonna die.
You got me a kukri knife. What's the fucking damn? Like, what is it?
A d6.
For
It's a
how-
dagger.
Damn.
Dagger? Damn. I rolled a 6.
Okay. As you stab it, you see his eyes go wide, and he just kind of slumps on the ground, unconscious.
Tiger's gonna point out towards Kevin and like do the motion, get in here.
Kevin's in there with you.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he stayed outside.
That was
Okay.
Krith. Krith
Yeah.
went outside,
that's-
outside.
Sorry, that's what I meant.
No, he went out the
Oh.
building.
Fuck.
I think I might have.
I'm gonna step out of the room. Does
Uh-huh.
anybody have a healing potion or a way of
You like
healing
knock
me?
on the door, they feel the
Just
vibration,
feel
open
them.
it. They're like,
Yeah.
well, yeah, I have one on my belt, and Headlight passes it to you. If you
Thank
want
you.
to talk, you should bring him outside. And like,
Yeah, I'm just gonna go right back in there and I'm just gonna
Yeah.
dump it in his mouth and I'm gonna grab him by the back of his shirt and
Yeah.
drag him out.
Yeah, you should see like a pool of blood behind him.
I'm gonna put his gag on as he's pulling him.
Okay.
If I put his tongue back in his mouth, will it heal back into it?
No.
If not, then I
Healing
have to-
potion does not do regeneration.
Gotcha.
As soon as we exit, I'll be like, can't you like talk to people in their minds?
I can cast sending, but whether or not he fucking answers is a whole other fucking story.
That's fair.
He bit his fucking tongue. Oh, he's much
He just
more.
smiles at you and shakes his head.
You're fucking lucky you're alive.
He like lifts his throat up, like, kill me.
Her hand does tense as she
Mhm.
looks down at the dagger for a moment. This is the
Worst-
culmination of everything happening today, so she's.
There's worse things than death. Leave him fucking alive and let him suffer.
Damon, you want me to roll a perception check to see if there's
Go
anything
ahead.
outside?
I've
don't
just
think
been running
anything will
off of your
happen.
stupid passive, but yeah.
I mean, he's actively looking. So.
Okay, so go ahead and roll.
30.
One
He
higher
only-
than my perception. Okay, my pass.
22. I'm sorry.
I rolled with disadvantage and got a 12 and a 19. So
Whatever. Anyways. Otherwise, it would have been a 30.
yeah, actually.
Anyways, so you drag him out. He just kind of like laughs through the gag, as like you can also hear him begin to choke on the blood that's still pouring out of his tongue with his mouth gagged. You see the cloth of the gag just begin to fill with blood.
Is there anybody? regenerate
Not to be that guy, but I don't think we're exactly qualified for interrogation. I think we should let them do the work.
I don't know the questions they need to ask them. And I don't trust any. Not after all of that.
I'd appreciate your vote of confidence in us. Says the two guards at the door.
Not exactly at you two particular, but you guys' guild has been fucking infiltrated.
They just kind of like look at you and look between each other. That is
It's a long story.
right. You realize we are in adventuring guild. There are no like strict practices, so it's hard to infiltrate.
I never fucking mind.
Right.
She'll just
Wasn't your
storm
father in
off.
the guild?
Which one?
The one we just met?
Not that one. I'm gonna go head up to my. I'm gonna head to Mom's office.
What do you
I'm
want
just gonna
us
take
to
this
do
dude
with
back
him?
inside.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take him inside the room and close the door.
Okay.
Somebody can
Let him
regenerate his
be.
fucking tongue. Yes, deal with him.
Right. What did you want us to do with the other body? We just and like they motion to like the corner of like another cell. We put it in there for the time.
Did you two search it? I asked.
Yeah, did you
Perth and
search it?
Tiger.
No, we didn't touch it.
Eden
go
is
in there and I'm
on
gonna
it
look in
like
it.
a fucking hawk.
Okay.
I have like a.
All right.
I say that and I'm gonna roll with it.
A natural one.
Natural 20.
Eden, you're just so filled with emotion and anger and frustration. Like you flip him over, but like you get so consumed, you just grab it and toss it out of the way as Kevin just kind of like steps around you and like definitely like walks over, picks up the left hand, slips off the ring he sees, reaches over, takes the coin purse, grabs the like blackened hilt or the blackened blade dagger, and just kind of like puts in a small bag to the side and just like staying away from you.
Just takes her frustrations out on the dead body a little
Yeah.
bit. Quite a bit, actually.
You ever seen that? You've ever seen a dog that you're trying to get a toy from, and like then the person just like walks by, grabs what they need, and goes on? It's kind of like that. Like you're like "Argh!" with the body, and Kevin's just like, I just want this and that and this.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna stop her. I'm gonna be like, eat it, eat it, eat it. I'm gonna grab her by both her shoulders. I just slap her across the face. And I'm just gonna look at her. And I'm gonna say, "You need to snap out of it."
My life is falling apart. What do you want?
I understand, and you can't do anything about it while you're freaking out.
I can't
Either-
really do anything about it
Then
at all.
step back and let some people help you.
He's not wrong. You're not alone in this.
She's gonna turn and leave the room.
So
You hear me? Yeah. She'll exit the cell.
I add a platinum ring with inscriptions. Add black handle or black bladed dagger, and go ahead and add. I'll let you type that up real quick. I assume you passively look inside of the pouch too.
Platinum ring, black dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then go ahead and add 25 platinum
Shit.
and 175 gold and 50 silver.
Oh shit.
So 25 platinum, 175 gold.
Yep.
And how much silver?
50 silver.
Cool.
Kevin, do you think we should check the guy in the cell as well?
Yeah, I definitely do.
Eden's
All
just gonna sit outside or sit in the room. by
Where the
themselves.
table is. You see one of the guards kind of walk over and sit down a mug and pour like a cup of coffee in it. Takes out a small flask, unscrews it, and pours something inside. Slides, like without saying a word, just slides it towards you, then slowly steps back.
She's gonna sniff the cup.
It smells like Bailey's.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's looking. I'll chug it.
Yeah.
Check the other guy too, I guess.
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
Making hand signals to each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a dirty 20.
30-20.
Nice.
Once again, you find another coin purse. This one has 15 platinum, 75 gold,
Okay.
and 32 silver.
Okay.
You also find a very nice signet ring with a diamond on top.
Signet ring. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then you also find a blackened glove on him that has runes on it.
Okay.
That's probably what he hit me with.
He says to nobody. No.
Yep.
No. No. Yeah. Well, I'll walk out. And I'll ask one of the guys, do you have anyone in the guild that can identify items of any kind?
Yes, we do have a local check. Generally, he charges townspeople for a fee for delvers, but I'm sure we can work something out. And he like gestures to like Eden that's over there, just chugging a cup of coffee. I can see if I can have him found. He might be up searching as well.
Okay.
That'd be greatly appreciated.
Right. He kind of looks. You got this. He's like, yeah, and he walks out to go look.
Well,
Well, we should go join Eden so that way they're not alone.
yes.
Appreciate
I'll
that.
walk over and put my hand out.
Take his hand.
He's gonna pull you up on your feet.
All right. I think I'm gonna go sit in my mom's office for a bit. Just, maybe read what she wrote. I don't fucking know anymore.
Yeah.
Gonna laugh if she's there.
You walk up and
It
it's
might be.
empty.
Be really funny if that was the case. Yeah, I go to the office.
Okay. Yeah, you're out there.
Go with her.
It is currently empty. But I mean, you have all the books. You walk over to her. You can see like her personal journals about like her research and stuff. You can also see like sitting on her thing a painting of you.
So fucking cute.
Kind of stares at it, smiles,
Mm-hmm.
and then feels immediately guilty and just takes a seat at the desk and just,
Mm-hmm.
just heads down, kind of vibe.
Yep.
Just
You've noticed
Um,
nothing out of the ordinary, by the way, Chris. There seems to be a
I
lot of
didn't
people
think
going around like checking people and stuff, like making sure everyone's who they are, but nothing too crazy.
I didn't think anything would happen, but I figured I might as well keep watching just in
Mhm.
case.
Chris, do you happen to know if you could cast that spell, the detect magic?
I can. Yeah. Let me double check. The ones that let me see magic.
Yes.
Yeah, I can.
I'm gonna kind of put the items down on the ground.
Okay.
And even the money as well, because fuck it, we've already found magic money once before.
Okay.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, just if you want to give me a few minutes, I can.
Okay. We'll go ahead and expedite that. The ring, both of the rings are magical. One of them has illusion magic. The other one is I don't evocation or abjuration. Out of character is an arcane focus. I don't know
What the fuck, man?
I don't know what school of magic that would technically classify as
Probably abjuration, if I had to guess.
abjuration, maybe. But yeah, so you get illusion from one ring. Yeah. Yeah. It's odd. But yeah, so you get illusion from the silver or the platinum ring with the script. The signet ring is the one that seems to act as an arcane focus. The glove is magical. It has small hints of remaining necromancy, and then the dagger itself is enchanted as well. And it has what would that be?
Oh, what is it? Like, can you give me a hint what type of what it would do? Then
I think
can
it's
tell you.
just technically enchantment. Let's check this one. Uh, bits of conjuration
Bits of conjuration.
on the dagger. Yep.
Okay, he's gonna point out each one and like conjuration, hints of necromancy, illusion, and then this one is just abjuration, just basic magic, not
And-
anything specific.
You do catch from a coin from each pouch with divination magic. One of the gold coins.
We need to get rid of these.
And he pulls them out. So take away 2 gold from what you found out, Josh.
Is there anything else in the room? She's gonna get up and look around the room real quick to make sure there isn't like anything. She can't see the magic, but just anything that's peculiar or like that somebody was watching her mom.
Make an investigation check.
I'll also pull out of my pocket the black stone as well,
Okay.
just to see.
Yeah, no, that thing is definitely illusion, divination, abjuration. It has several different schools. 18?
19.
Oh, 19.
Not +1.
Walking around, I mean, it's been a little while since you've been here. But you don't necessarily see anything too out of place. Nothing new that would catch your attention. Nothing oddly placed, nothing that seems out of place.
Is there anything with the painting that she has of me, like on there at all?
Now that you notice, it's a very nice painting. It looks like you probably about 5 years ago or so, like just walking through a hayfield.
Yeah.
You don't remember it being commissioned, but
Now I just have the image of Eden walking through the field, and you see a painter stalking her.
yeah.
That image just popped in my head.
Can you do that one more time? I didn't quite get the stroke right. Just jump one more good time for me, please.
Yeah. Ma'am, can you step back? I need the light just perfect. Like, wait, where did you come from?
You creepy fucker.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off! I'm trying to train. Something like that. But yeah.
After a couple, about 5-10 minutes after you finish identification, a very skinny individual with heavy set glasses, carrying like a messenger bag and in robes comes up. Excuse me, I was told that you needed something identified.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Nigel.
Nice to meet you, Nigel.
Hi, Nigel.
I need to go step out of the room. Just real quick. I can't do this today. I'll let you guys get that stuff in, but I just need to breathe.
Are you okay, Eden? Do you need help with anything?
I'm
I see, like, Jess's glasses.
My friends are the ones who need help.
Right. Well, if you need anything, just let me know.
Unless you happen to be able. Fuck! Hold on. No, nothing. Quickly, she just steps aside of the room. I just remembered I could do something.
Right.
Yeah.
Nigel, if you don't care, we've got a handful of stuff right here on the in the floor.
Yes.
Could you come and check that stuff for us, please?
I'm able to, yes.
Thank you.
Oh, now?
What?
Preferably. This is the stuff found on the men who...
Very well, I was finishing up my research. What is it? And he like shuffles in. What do you pass him first?
Probably the illusion ring.
Yeah.
Right. Who he looks it over. Yeah, this is very nice. Would you have any interest in selling it? I could find very many practical uses for it.
We're just trying to find out what it is right now.
Oh, yes, sorry, I forgot. It is a ring of invisibility.
Bruh.
The Lord of the Rings has entered the chat. Anyways.
Not the moment. This is going to be used at the moment. Going on to the next item.
Right.
It's not important.
Are you sure? I would be able to get you a hefty sum for it. These are very costly enchantments. I would love to study the runes and possibly be able to find a way to facilitate and copy it in less Pastor.
I could discuss that later.
Very well. What other items?
The glove.
He takes it. Right. This is a limited use item that will allow you to cast inflict wounds. It seems most of the charges has been expended. You have 1 charge left.
Yep. That was used on me.
Which
I
one was that?
imagine you hear. I imagine Steiger actually like mutters that. Like
Oh yeah, for sure.
That was the
For
glove?
sure. Yes.
the glove has 1 use of inflict wounds,
Okay.
and then
Touched
the
my
dagger.
back.
Oh, yes, and he takes it. Oh, this is interesting. I haven't seen one of these. It is a dagger of absorbing. Technically, the inside is a little bit larger.
What?
And like he kind of like takes like the leather wrap off of the hilt, and you can see actually it is beautiful crystalline. You can put various different types of chemicals, toxins, or anything in here, or use it to actually withdraw it from a wound, and then later inject it to something you stab with it.
Could be very useful.
I assume that whatever material was in here was expunged, as he like drips like part of this like greenish liquid off the blade.
Yes.
That was also me.
He turns. You have a magnet for these types of things. It appears.
You don't. Yeah.
And
We
then
don't
I guess
understand.
the arcane focus. I guess technically.
Yeah, he takes it. Oh, this
Wouldn't know it's an arcane focus. So
this is a arcane focus that a wizard or sorcerer could use. It is
Okay.
worth quite a bit of money if you would like to sell it. I know a couple of people that could use it.
We don't know any sorcerers or wizards.
I don't need it by any means.
Very well. If you give me about an hour, I can get you a sum of 5,000 gold for it.
How much?
5,000.
Okay. Yeah, we will probably be around town, so whenever you collect that, that would be great.
Right, I will have it within the hour. Is there anything
Thank you.
else?
I do have a quick. How much do you typically charge to do this?
25 gold per item. But I am being
Okay.
compensated by the guild for this.
Thank you.
It's gonna
That-
pop
Yes,
back
unless you
in
wish to give me extra.
real.
We'll
Oh,
discuss that later.
Yeah.
Ian's gonna pop in real quick. Actually, if you could do something for me, I have a couple rings myself. Well, actually, no, I only have the one ring, I think. But I actually. She's
I think
looking
you've
down.
had
She has-
most of yours identified.
Yeah, but I just want to double check the sending ring to make sure it doesn't have any, like, other enchantments on it besides the sending part, or like if anybody else can receive them. Because I've been
Right.
sending some messages, and I just want to double check.
Very well.
Actually, speaking of, I could
Well-
probably use
Yeah.
that hilt that I've got to be, because I've never actually officially got it looked at.
We can
No.
pay you for these other ones.
Yes.
Oh, very well.
Personal.
And like he holds out his hand for the ring.
Yeah, and she sent that message before. Well,
You don't have any charges left.
I don't. Not today,
Remember you were messaging your mom whenever you guys were yelling at each other?
motherfucker. You god fucking shit. Fuck. Yeah, go ahead and please take a look at this.
Because that's why you didn't do it earlier. Yep. He looks it over.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is just a basic ring of sending. There seems to be no other enchantments on it unless it has some form of divination to block me from seeing it. But I doubt it. I see no lingering divination effects.
I just was paranoid, so thank you.
Oh, I understand. I like to triple check my items as well.
All right.
You can never be too prepared. I do have something.
Very true. Yes, and he'll pull out the hilt of fire, and he's
Mhm.
gonna hand it over.
Oh, this is interesting. I don't think I've seen it before. You see him like creases brow for a moment. He like peers at it, and then you see a burst of fire erupt from it and scalding his hand. Ah! This thing does not appear to be interested being discovered. Troublesome. You seem to have a sentient weapon or something. It, like shakes his hand and wraps it. I would not recommend asking anyone to identify it. Fights back.
Okay. Thank you.
Here, let me.
Sorry about that.
Let me. Do you want me to heal that for you? Since
It will be
damage.
fine.
Chris, do you want him to look at that hilt that you have?
I don't think that will be a good idea at the moment.
Gotcha.
We don't know what it is and don't want any repercussions from it.
If you do not know what these items are or if they come from weird origins, he says eyeing your hilt, I would prefer not to identify it.
Okay.
Is
Sorry.
there anything else?
I don't believe so.
Right. He like picks up the arcane focus ring. I will take this with me and be back within the hour.
Thank you.
Alright.
And he just like scurries out of the room.
I can't believe he scalded
5,000
his
gold.
hand. That's the first time I fucking seen that happen to him. Oh, I drank all my fucking tea again.
Also, in the bag of holding, there's also basically 6,000 gold.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of money right now.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I have 1 gold to my name on
You
my
know
character
that?
sheet.
That's it?
Yeah, I spent it all on that fucking comprehends language hat.
Oh
I
yeah.
only have 75 gold.
I have 400.
God, I got 140.
I think the majority of mine came off the leader of the
Right.
slaver.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
there was also the pistols that he had. Need to remember
Yeah.
Yeah.
the two pistols.
And we also
we're
got an
magic.
arcane focus from them too.
Yep.
Didn't we?
Wow, we're just fucking loaded. We're just fucking.
Yeah.
We're just carrying around a whole bunch of shit.
You have access to money. That's definitely
Eden is not allowed to have any money.
Not after you wasted on the thing comprehend languages.
Was necessary. Well,
And then
in
used it to get
hindsight,
in trouble.
You used it to literally almost destroy your arm.
you know, look. In hindsight, if I would
Moving
have
on.
known
Yep.
that this book
Alright.
would have ate my arm, you know, in hindsight, I wouldn't have made a lot of decisions I made in my life if I knew what I know now. But in other ways, I don't regret some of my decisions.
Anyways,
right. Y'all want to have any quick conversations, or are you guys doing just wait around for the hour, real quick, till he comes back with the gold?
I mean, do we want to have any conversation?
Should I chase after him and ask if he wants another arcane focus?
I think it'll be alright for now.
Yeah,
Okay.
you shouldn't need that many.
Shortly after a person comes up, you can see a portly female, probably about 40 years old, auburn red hair, like a cooking apron. Hello, my name is Matilda. I am the chef here for the Hunters Guild. Would you all care for lunch? We are having lamb, boiled potatoes, and carrots.
Sounds
Right. And like she walks away, comes back like 2 or 5-10 minutes later with plates of food for you all. You've all
Thank
seemed
you.
like you've had a bad day. Good food always makes it feel better.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'll wait to eat.
Right. Like she turns and leaves. About 30 minutes goes by when Nigel reappears. Yes, hello. Your gold. And he like takes out like a large pouch, or not pouch, like the like rugskin sack, and just dumps it on the table. There you go. Goodbye. And turns and like starts to leave.
Hold on.
Uh,
Before you leave,
Is there an issue?
I'm going to walk over to it and I'm going to pick it up. I'm gonna kind of like gauge whether or not it feels like 5,000.
Make an intelligence check.
I don't. It's not terrible. A 15.
15? Sure,
Yeah,
feels
15.
like it.
Okay.
It's missing
I'm gonna
5
look
gold.
at.
You'll never notice.
I'm gonna look at everybody else. How much of a tip do you think we should give him?
Well, yeah, because we didn't pay him for those two, so
Yeah,
Just
just
pay him
give
for
him
it.
75 gold.
I'll give him an even 100. And
About
so
100?
to 100.
I'll pull it. Yeah, I'll just pull out 100 gold, and I'll hand it over to him. Thank you for coming and doing this for us.
Right,
Greatly
thank you.
appreciated.
Also, do you actually want to take the ring?
No, he took it with him before.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah. Oh, he took that before he brought you your money. Oh, thank you very much. If you have anything in the future, I would much be interested in things like this.
Oh, like
Duly
another
noted.
arcane focus?
Or anything of similar value, yes.
It's all right. Well,
Are you
we'll
sure?
definitely consider it.
Are you sure?
Chris will knock you over the head.
Right. Goodbye. And he like turns and runs out. So add 4,900 gold to the party
I'll
bag
add it
or
to-
distribute
yeah.
what you want.
I was gonna add it to the bag unless you guys want to distribute it.
I'm okay with just adding it to the bag.
Yeah, sure. So 4,900.
I'm adding it to the gold that's at the very top.
Oh yeah.
Be what? Oh god, math. I'll add it up. Go and continue on.
I'm
I
gonna
think
go
it's-
ahead and add all the platinum I found to the bag too. So
Okay.
that's
There is
another,
a platinum section as well.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, it's going to be 40 platinum altogether. I'm doing math correctly. Yes.
40?
Yes.
He is going to start pacing.
Good God, we have 10,000 gold. Fuck.
Yep.
If only people
Yep.
would have done an insight, they could have had a lot more.
Yeah. Fuck you.
You guys just got lowballed like a motherfucker.
Eh.
5 grand's a lot to us.
Yeah, it is.
I'll take it.
He's happy. He's happy.
I think everyone's
I'm
happy.
sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how much does it go for? Now that it's over with.
Oh, 7,500 to 10,000.
Okay.
It was a
So, I
plus
mean-
2. Arcane
Oh.
focus. He didn't say
Oh,
what
wow.
level it was.
Damn.
It is what it is. It's all right.
Yeah. 5 gold,
It-
or
Let's
5,000.
put it this way: we were not going to use it, so
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, yeah, and that's the good thing. That's what you do with magical items you guys don't have use for. You sell them. I love when parties are like, oh, we can't use this. Why do we want this? Fucking sell that bitch. Anyways. Continue
so
on.
after that whole transaction is done, Chris is gonna. Where are we exactly? Where are we in like the dining hall? We're heading to the dining hall area.
Oh, we're in. Well, I'm at least in my mom's office,
Mhm.
so.
It's wherever
pacing
you guys
like a
want to go.
Tiger.
Well, I was just gonna have Chris kind of playing his lyre for an extended period of time, just while we have a little time.
Stargo would probably go back out and try to help, do what he can around town. Whether it be,
Mhm.
hauling dead bodies or helping out with Eden's house again or something. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You want to go check on my home?
Yeah.
Do you think she could be in the house? Like, we didn't even. What if she's in the hole? Yeah, go ahead and get your.
Going around, checking around the town, and stuff. The house has mostly been stabilized. Not livable, but stabilized. Someone has gone in the house and looked. There is no one inside. Inigo catches up with you. It's been a couple hours by now. he has had no sign of your mother. He found the similar tracks where you guys were, but what you fail to realize is the path those tracks should stop.
Right. All right.
You guys can spend like the rest of the day. It's probably about 4 to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Going around town, helping out what you can. You had the only casualties were the four from the small altercation fight you guys had. The rest of the people, with your help from earlier, were saved from like the collapse.
Do we have a place to stay?
And either go to the guild or the church.
I'd say the guild.
Okay.
It's at least somewhat safer, even if there might be people hiding within it.
Mm, yeah.
Eden, do you know how far that tunnel goes down? Was that room that we were in, was that as far as it went, or do you know if there was anywhere else that it might have went?
But I remember.
The training room that you've been in, or are you talking where the sinkhole was?
Where the sinkhole was.
Yeah.
As far as you guys know, that's all you saw down there. That was the first time Eden's ever seen it.
Yeah.
Also, we didn't look very hard at the base entrance of the staircase for anything else, but
It's true.
I think that's it.
Um. Okay.
so I imagine as we're kind of going around, I imagine the sun will start setting at some point.
Mm-hmm. His relief floods into you.
Yeah, Chris is going to look up. He's like, it's almost time.
Mm-hmm. Very nearly
Almost time
full
for what?
moon.
Just a ritual I have to do.
Well, let's go settle down somewhere.
Do you need to be outside for it?
Preferably.
We can go to the field. Or by the lake where the moon reflects.
Somewhere where I preferably wouldn't be seen.
Well, see, here's the plains. But not a lot of people. Can I say that not a lot of people are gonna be out and about because it's a small farm town?
Oh yeah, well, and like there's also the superstition of at night that's when the stars, things on the star creep into the land.
Yeah, and everybody's scared of everything.
Oh yeah, no, like sundown, like the town almost becomes a ghost town. Like it's one of those like shut your doors, shut like no one comes out. Like obviously
Bar
people
your
still
doors,
do, but
chain
yeah,
up your windows.
yeah.
Yeah.
Put out the dog, put out the wife, the kids, everything.
Yeah.
The jackals are coming.
Yeah.
You can go by the lake. It's always nice and calm down there.
Okay. That you guys spend the next probably about 30-minute walk down to the lake. It is a huge lake. I'm talking about like you can't see the other end of the lake. It's beautiful. It's almost crystal blue waters. There's a little bit of like white sand around it almost. Even at night, it's beautiful. You actually see about 100 or so yards away a small family of deer as Tara slowly fills Alex and Kevin
Yep.
drinking from it. You can see some of the like stray dogs come and start licking from it.
So, before you begin, I do have to ask you guys a question.
Okay. Hit us
I
with
know,
it while Steigar starts taking his armor off.
Mm-hmm.
I know some people that could help us in some ways, but they also might be just as mad to see me as they are happy to see me. It'd be a big kind of risk to draw them near us. They could be very strong allies, and there's definitely some things I want to convince them of.
What's the likelihood of them being angry with you? Is it mainly because you left, or a different reason?
It'd be because of it. I don't think they would outright kill me. I'm somewhat important.
Like, how important are we talking?
Important to certain people.
In what way are you thinking for them to come and help us?
They're very good at gathering information. For all I know, they could have information on this, some of what's going on.
Would they try to take you back though?
That's a great question.
As much
Are
as
they? Go ahead.
I don't think you're a great ally to us. And I don't good friend. So I don't very conflicted because I want to know where my mom is, but I don't want to lose anymore today or like people I knew. Anyway, maybe we revisit it. Need to desperately, but I don't want to.
To me, this sounds desperate enough that they should at least know what's going on.
Well, as long as I don't meddle further, though I did stab apparition. No.
You what?
After the ritual, we'll sit down and talk. I need to clear my mind a little bit.
It's gonna be a while.
Oh, all right. Well, then this is a great time to talk. Um, but when I went to go look at my mom, or look for my mom, there was an apparition of her former husband, Mattias, who actually was only posing as my dad. Um, he said sorry, my brain. He works for the order, and apparently Stefan did too. Look, the one that is looking for me for my or was looking for me for my blood. Um, and he had sent an apparition down to talk to me about everything and basically warned me to keep my nose out of things or something was going to happen. You guys, Inigo or my mom, and they already got Stefan. Um, stabbed the apparition because he mentioned killing Stefan and I just or Inigo or somebody and just couldn't take him fucking trying to scare me anymore. But yeah, so wherever my mom is, as long as I stay out of the order's business, she'll be okay. But I don't know where she is, and I think she's been captured. So yeah, that's what happened with me and Kevin. about.
We'll do what we can to help get your mother back. I don't want to see anybody else have to go through the same shit that I went through. I will do whatever I can to help you. Same thing with you, Kevin. If you think that it's better for you to get a hold of these people that you think that they could possibly help us, go for it. But I want you to make sure that it is truly something that you want to happen. Because if there's any doubt in your mind that they could come and either try to take you or kill you, maybe best if you didn't.
Honestly, if anything, I'd probably be exiled.
It's almost worse.
No, not to me. Especially if they're going to ignore everything we stand for.
All right. Chris, how long do you have until your ritual needs to start? Couple hours?
What time is it? About, damn
It's
it?
like 7, 8 o'clock.
About 3 or 4 hours.
As he continues, like, taking off the last couple
Mhm.
things of his armor, am going for a swim.
You know what? I was actually thinking about the same thing. But
He's
a
gonna
while
take his
since I
shirt
went
off,
swimming.
and he's gonna fucking go for a swim.
And I'll take off one of the beacons.
Okay.
Right now?
I don't know if it'll take them some time to get here.
Okay,
They're
and
not
you
exactly
activate it?
fast. Yeah.
Okay. As you hear almost a chime in your head from the other. As you feel that ping, in a sense. You feel a small pull in the direction of which you are, but.
This is the one that we found the ice too,
Mm-hmm.
by the way.
I figured.
So they're coming then? Eventually?
Eventually.
We need to do what we can to be ready. Just in case.
I doubt it'll be tonight.
I agree, but it's still better to be prepared, whether it's tomorrow or a month from now.
I think we needed to do what we did when we were back at the hotel. And just all stay in one room.
I agree. Since we're all just kind of hanging out here and waiting, is there anything that anybody would need created, weapon, armor wise, or anything?
Apparently don't have my own fucking dagger.
I can
So,
create you a knife of some sort or a dagger.
I would like a knife. Don't ask what I need it for, but I would like a knife.
It's just a prison shank. It'll be all right.
That's good enough for me.
The dagger that the guild person gave you, would you like something like that?
I mean, you still technically have the kukri. He didn't take it
You
back.
had that Can you add that to my inventory?
It's just-
I would
just
like
add a
another
da-
dagger still.
Just add a dagger.
Call it a kukri knife.
Yeah. It's just flavor.
They don't. Wait, really do a decent. I should know. I played a rogue.
The kukri.
Dagger's a D4.
Yeah, the kukri does.
Rather than really making.
You can customize the thing on it.
Who would you like to duel before you?
Just add a short sword and rename it.
Yeah. You said you were making them a dagger, Sagar?
No, if she's got one,
Okay,
then
yeah.
no, I'm not gonna worry about
Fuck
it. Yeah.
that.
I was also wondering where you were going to get the metal.
Well, I mean, there's a smithy in town. I figured that I could probably buy some from them.
Okay. I thought you meant like
Yeah.
right now. I was like,
Oh, no.
I was like, I don't remember
we've
them
got a
buying
couple of
metal.
days. We've got a couple of days, so I figured that if there's
Gotcha.
anything that I can build, then that's what I was gonna do.
Okay.
But does anybody need armor or anything, or
I don't
Anything?
think so. Just the one thing we were talking about before,
yes?
which the
Do
for
you
my
care
next
what
item I make.
kind of metal it is?
I don't think it'll matter.
Okay. Tomorrow morning, I'll start working on it.
Alright.
Also, at this point, Chris has also taken off his own armor,
Mm-hmm.
and he is currently shirtless,
Alright.
just kneeling on
Wow.
the edge of the
Chicken.
banks.
Wow.
Now, I think this is this the first time they've seen you shirtless?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to describe what your back looks like?
Bruh.
It's
Matrix
not.
style. Suction cups.
I mean, there in between his shoulder blades, there is actually that symbol, kind of like plastered about yay big,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
has like a mark on his back, in between shoulder blades. And then you've already seen the like vine like mark. It's like up to like a little past the middle of his forearm. Other than that, he has plenty of scars, but
Mostly, which you would recognize, Starper. Look like they came from whips.
Yep.
Did you all begin to swim, I assume? Everyone but me. Heaven.
Kevin, you gonna get with us?
I was about to say, Kevin doesn't swim.
Chris wasn't going to go swim, but he was going to clean himself off and whatnot.
Kevin is going to just practice with his sword.
Okay. I assume Kevin, or not Kevin, Chris, you look at it, you're like, I know what's in the waters and the Underdark, not happening.
Yep.
As a
But-
kraken rises from the bottom of the water.
Yay, death.
Eden's gonna sit like.
Secretly a
Yeah.
100-foot sea serpent.
Yeah. It's
funny,
a
'cause I don't-
Leviathan, guys.
I don't even know if Kevin would know how to swim.
Probably not. You just look at these people like start like moving around in the water. You're like, huh?
It's not actually
Yeah.
awesome. She's just kind of like sitting in the water. Like she's
Not for
fucking
me.
out of.
Dagar is full blown fucking like backstroke. Full
Yeah.
You look
just
around
fucking
and you just see
loving
like,
it.
yeah, you just see like a small ring of red around you for the first couple of seconds, as like all the
Yeah.
blood and dirt and crying is rinsed off of
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Gareth is more just going to kind of clean himself up
Mhm.
before the ritual.
As time begins to pass, and the apex of the moon comes up, Josh, go ahead and mark down 4 hours.
I can't
4.
control
Damn.
it.
Oh, damn it, I did. Yeah, it'll take 4 hours. Where is this upgraded an enchantment? Kevin, 154 out of 250 hours. Not bad, man.
Hey, dude.
Yes, I'll do. How heavy? My knee hurts.
Alright. As
Kitty.
Chris, you can feel that's mounting pressure. That time. You can feel it as the moon reaches its apex. It's your friend probably is still out swimming. But Elias is just staring in the water, having an existential crisis.
Well, she
Kevin's
probably
doing
would have
Kevin.
came out after a while. She just really
Yeah.
wanted to get all that fucking dirt
Well, I meant like sitting on the edge of the water, just watching.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Go watch
So
them.
at this point, by the time the ritual starts, Chris is literally basically naked.
He's going to avert for days.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin watches intently.
Would you like to explain what you do?
All right. Well, as the moon starts to reach its apex, his I imagine like his eyes already kind of like slightly shine at night,
Mm-hmm.
but they glow a little bit brighter. The mark on his arm glows slightly, and he begins similar, kind of like a dance with his rapier in one hand, and it's similar to ones you've seen before whenever he's praying, but it is faster, more complicated, and more intense, as if before it was going with like a slow pace, like a slow beat, like to like a slow beating music, and now it's like fast paced.
As the tempo increases of the dance, you guys swear you hear almost the wind as it blows across the plains almost becomes melody like as you watch as the beautiful moon is reflected in the pool of water by the lake, as you can see Chris' silhouette behind it dancing, almost following along. Kevin, you have the highest passive perception. You slowly notice that his reflection in the moonlight on the water almost has an after effect of a pure white variety. As you slowly just kind of watch it intrigued for a moment, it slowly begins to separate, still flowing in sync, but detaching itself. Until eventually, in almost a blink of the eye, the figure itself is now standing upon the water. You see a humanoid form, completely nude, streaming silvery white hair, of dark purplish skinned complexion, dancing alongside. As Kreth begins to reach the apex of his dance, you see the figure slowly move closer to him without him really noticing. As they reach
He is 100% focused on the dance. Like,
Mhm.
I imagine right now his passive perception is like 2. So
Yeah.
he's so focused.
And as you reach like the crescendo, the figure still in the water as you are just on the edge of it. As both of your swords come up, they meet, and you watch the figure shimmer and flow into the sword and then up his arm. As the moonlight itself seems to wrap and coalesce. And you can see the mark on his hand slowly inch up to just above mid-forearm and shine for a second. And then you finish the ritual.
He's like gleaming with sweat. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The effort.
Imagine like fucking yoga times 1,000.
What was that, Chris?
Was what?
There was a. Good night. There was a.
Good night.
You just see some random person walking along the road.
There was a person who went inside your sword and then arm.
I didn't see. I was so focused on what I was doing.
I believe I recognized her from the night with the child.
Yeah, you would.
Also, Eden has no idea what we're talking about when you say that.
No.
I know. Because I think me and you are the only ones awake.
By the way, Griff, your sword is still glowing.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of like look at it, somewhat confused about it, you know, like
Does his tattoo seem longer than it was before?
You want to answer that one, Alex?
yes, it is.
That's very interesting.
That is very. I think you definitely have blessing your goddess out there. I'd have to say. Have a. This is fitting music, by the way.
Thank you.
It is.
That was very pretty.
It was very exciting to watch as well.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen you move that way before.
Except when he's fighting.
Not even when he's fighting, I don't think. I think he was more focused during this than he was whenever he's fighting. It's very interesting.
Well, I still think it was beautiful.
For sure, it was. I agree. Well, I am tired.
Why are y'all sleeping?
We
We can make our way back to the guild.
Can we camp out here by the?
You
Oh,
can.
wait, no. I don't trust the. I don't trust the fucking scar. No. Yeah, I kind of want to. The lake seems cool.
I mean, you guys are. If you look at the map, you're like in that nook where the river meets the lake, and the scar is further east.
Gotcha.
You'd be no closer here than you would be in the city.
Fair. Oh wait.
Yeah. What?
I think people would be concerned if I don't come back up. 'Cause I do have a bunch of people looking for me right now.
It's true. I mean, if anything, like we had talked about before, we could go to the guild hall or we could either stay at the church. But I'm with Kevin. It's almost, in my opinion, it's better that we stay around more people, especially right now. And then we can still keep our normal watch schedules.
Alright. So you all head back to the guild?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Alright.
Chris is gonna get dressed and whatnot.
Alright.
Yeah.
Easy enough. You guys make your way back to the guild. They do have rooms available for you. They offer you individual rooms with 2 beds, or they can move some in. So if you want to do like bunk beds, because they have some bunk beds set up that 4 to 6 can sleep in a room.
I like that plan.
Okay. Alright, so you guys settled into the bunk bed room that has 2 sets of 4. So, or sorry, 3 sets of 2. I cannot math today. As you guys move in, I'm gonna give you enough. Let us know if you need anything. We have a watch it throughout the night as well.
Thank you.
I assume you wanted a room without a window.
Yes.
That would be wonderful.
Right. Well, that's this one. And like he just opens the door, passes you a key. It locks from the inside as well.
That is great.
Have a good night. And he like turns and leaves. And you guys settle up for bed. Are you all taking watches inside the room, or are you guys?
Yes.
All right.
Most definitely.
Who is going to take the first watch?
I will.
I can as well.
Okay. All right. So one of y'all can roll with advantage, or y'all can roll individual.
Okay.
Advantage, sir.
Advantage.
I got an 8 and an 18, so 29.
29. This room is very, very interesting. Very quiet. You know exactly how many cracks in the grain of wood there are after 2 to 4 hours.
4.
4. So Staggar, you get so bored after like 2. You head to bed. Nothing's happened. You don't even have a window to look out. You have 4 rooms, 4 walls, and a door.
I mean, he would have pulled the book out that
Yeah.
he's got, the forging book, and then he would have read on that until he probably passes out reading it.
Yeah. Like it's one of those like nothing is happening, no music, no sounds. Like
I was actually gonna say,
uh,
during his watch, can Chris play like kind of like a gentle melody on his lyre?
Yeah. Which honestly is probably worse.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like you're used to like a busy city and shit now, man. Like there is no sounds.
Yeah.
Like it's almost eerily quiet outside. You don't hear like normal taverns or anything. You don't hear any of that. Like even the guild people seem to go to bed early here.
I got a 17 on the performance check. Let's see how it sounds.
Okay. Really damn good. Like you're reading your book as this is just going, and you know that moment of like you don't realize you've fallen asleep, but you are. You just like jerk awake for a second. You do that like 2-3 times until like you're like, it's gotta have been 2 hours. I'm going to bed. As you get really well acquainted, Alex, with the walls.
Good to know.
Yep. Who do you wake
That's
up
the
next?
most important thing. Kevin.
Okay.
I'll wake up 2 hours in the captain's pod.
Okay. Kevin, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I want just die. Not good.
Not
that
good,
one's really
not
poor. That's the poorest one I've. 6.
6. I thought your
6.
modifier was higher than a 6.
No, it's not.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's
All right.
saddening.
Yeah, no, you are super bored, man. You're just like with everything that's going on, like your mind's running at 1,000 miles an hour, and there's nothing here to like stimulate you and keep your mind from wandering.
I just keep looking at my thing I took off.
Yeah.
But
Something, please happen.
You see a slight spark. You're like, oh, nothing happens. Oh,
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, nope, that was just the candlelight. Damn it. Eden, you wake up. Roll me your perception.
Well, I have to you can see, huh? Nope. That's gonna be 3 plus 1, which is 4.
4. Jeez. You are super zoned out, like just overwhelmed with everything that has been happening. As you just kind of like glance over and you just see Kevin zoned out as well. It's just one of those like no windows, nothing. It is mind-numbingly boring.
Just like home.
I think he's gonna get up. I'm gonna go to my mom's office. And then
how about you stay here? Until all of us can go somewhere.
I'd still be within the guild.
Yeah, but you'd
And
be alone within the guild.
So back them.
But this room is just so boring and drab. As the both of you hear.
I draw my sword.
Yeah.
What a familiar voice.
It is. It's very velvety smooth. One you haven't heard in a little while. Kevin, you just turn and instantly locked onto this dark, shadowy figure in the corner. Almost like as the light approaches, nothing. The light doesn't reach it. You can see some like whitish eyes with just hints of red glowing in.
I'm
Just,
gonna go step outside of the room, Kevin, and talk to my friend.
Who is this?
I'll explain later.
you have
How
not
about
told me
explain
about
now?
them.
Huh?
You have not
How
told
about
them
you?
about me. How rude. I thought we had something special, Ethan, and here you are coming home. I have been waiting for you to come back.
I know you've been waiting for me to come back.
I'll kick Chris.
Don't fucking wake anybody else up.
Oh, I'm kicking Chris anyways.
God damn it.
Kind of like sidestep, kick stagger.
What the shit? Oh.
So, you're going to announce yourself in front of my friends.
I mean, I had to do something. I was going to die I was going to die of boredom.
What the hell'd you kick me for?
And you just like look up and you just see like this dark shadow with glowing red eyes, and now like you can see the shadows pull back. You
Doing this.
Mhm.
She's gonna stand in between V, because I can't remember his full name right now.
Oh.
And the rest of the group. I'll open my notes real quick because it's been a while. Yeah.
Who are you?
Let's just say we have a common friend. And like the figure just glances toward Eden. As you do, you can see just like the shadows pull back a bit, and you can see like pale moonlight skin with stark white hair, blood red eyes, just in like this darkened like leather armor, just smiling. A little bit of a toothy smile.
Eden, did you read another shitty book?
No, this is before the book.
That was an interesting one. I'm glad you are staying away from it.
Oh, the book? Yeah.
Yes, the thing
Yeah,
that
the book
tried
is
to
bad,
steal
yeah.
your soul. You know, I don't like things competing on me for that.
Don't have my soul.
Not yet. He gives you a wink.
Rolls her eyes. I don't find his fucking name right on Twitter. Hold on.
So are you going to go ahead and explain as to who you are?
Oh no, I am going to let our mutual friend develop what they would like to.
You know,
We can't hear you. You went too high.
I would not have liked to have been put in this particular situation right now.
But I am not it is not my fault. You've had other things blocking me and preventing me from
Not
conversing
by
with you.
choice. That was
By choice or not. I feel like a little slighted on our agreement here.
Well,
So-
very sorry.
I felt like I had to make myself known again. And you come so close to home.
Yeah, you know, our plan is still going.
It's just
And I
going
will-
very slowly. I have been patient, Ethan. But
It'll be at least within 2 days. I know that's when we're heading down into Vascar.
What's the plan,
Good.
Eden?
he just kind of smiles at you. Just to have a bit of fun, my friend. He like sniffs the air. You smell interesting. Why don't you come a little closer to me?
How about we don't have anybody cross any lines? I don't have his fucking name. In my story.
Oh, Eden.
Well, his name is V, and then there's the picture you sent me of him. And then can't read. Hold on. Like I think I'm there. Cause you know how I wrote my journal?
Yeah, because I sent it to you somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere in the notes. Is it? Oh my god! Is it? Hold on. Is it in our DMs?
Oh, it might be. That was so long ago.
Pinned messages.
I just want to say that I was
Oh,
about to say
no.
Quartzite. Wow, Chris has his hand on his rapier, not drawn, but you can definitely see it as he touches it. It slightly glows from the sheath, outside of the sheath.
Damien, that would have been so long ago in our DMs.
It's not my fault you didn't copy your messages. I'll have to look through my notes and find it. Oh god, where the hell is that in my notes?
Like it seems to, like the light seems to emit from where the blade goes into the sheath.
Okay.
That sounds fucking cool.
You can just refer to him as V for the moment.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Looks
just
like-
referring to as me.
Glowing white light, but like kind of like it's like Sting, but glowing white light instead.
Yes, yes. As he just smiles. Oh, you're one of those. He just looks at you, Chris, with like almost disdain. I
Chris
thought
is
you
looking
would.
very,
Mhm.
very blank faced, like unamused.
I figured you'd have better company, Eden.
I think my
Would
company's
you-
fine as is.
Oh, would you like me to leave?
Thank you. I didn't
mean-
say that.
If you're
Exactly.
unhappy with our arrangement.
I'm not unhappy with our arrangement.
I
I
mean,
just would have preferred to kept some things private in my life.
and I would prefer not to be shut out.
I wasn't shutting you out. In fact, I, was trying to contact you to ask questions. Don't. It seems to be a really one-sided agreement unless you want me to do something. But I'll take care of my fucking side of the deal. I have a lot going on right now.
Oh,
So,
from what
I mean,
I can tell. You
yeah.
You know I
really
don't
can't.
know what happens to you.
I'm aware that you know what happens to me. I
Right.
bet you keep real fine tabs on me, considering.
Oh,
Anyway.
we do. Don't you worry.
Yeah, anyway.
I
But yeah.
suppose I will give you. I'll be generous. Give you 3 days' time. Else, we may have to revisit our bargain. And my master
mean-
is not so nice.
Would if I had to go down in the scar, wouldn't that take the trial take a couple of days too?
Are you asking Damien or him?
Him trying to negotiate a little bit. So you have to at least give me time to go do this thing. We
Oh,
still have to wait just to make. Yeah.
see, that's the thing. I am not bound by your other arrangements. Maybe you should have thought about which one was more important. I will see you in 3 days' time, or not at all. And he just snaps his fingers and gone.
You have some explaining to do.
He's another guy who visits my dreams. Is the reason I'm alive after my little chemocraft incident when I was Stefan. And why I'm not dead in the bottom of a scar right now. So he's actually saved my life twice, technically. And he's a bloodsucker. Who lets me do my blood magic. But yeah.
So, do you know? Do you know what kind of person he is? Is he a god or is he just a deity?
He's just a bloodsucker.
Like a vampire type deal, or
Yeah. He's a vampire.
oh,
And she'll just like pull down the shirt of her neck. We've been well acquainted before, so
holy shit!
yeah.
I'm gonna bonk her in the head. No,
I didn't think vampires were real.
Well, they are, and they really like
Oh,
blood,
you
and they
mean
really like the
obviously.
scar.
Why do they like the scar in particular?
It's dark, and it's when I fell. How I told you guys how I fell
Yeah.
when I went down there that one time. Well, I don't think I was just in the scar. I think I fell into somewhere else. And not like all the way down or anything. I think I was in a different place entirely. Like, you know how you went to the Feywild?
Yes.
I went to whatever the fuck's the exact opposite of the fucking Feywild. Like, imagine the most drab, laugh-sucking place. And, make it a place. It's cold, it sucks all of the happiness and joy out of you and anything
It's
good.
terrible.
Yeah, and I fell into there, and he found me, took some of my blood, popped me back on the surface, and that's when I met Stefan. And then I convinced Stefan to teach me to be able to hunt monsters because of that whole exchange. And when I was going through my initiation for, oh my god, I have so much to unpack with Stefan. With that initiation, I was on death's door, and this motherfucker popped in my mind and was like, thanks to me, you get to live. And I'm, here, and I'm able to do blood magic to hunt monsters now. Because that's what I wanted to do this whole time, was just to hunt monsters. But everybody had the other plan to hunt or use me for their fucking god summoning stupid ritual thing because my blood. Anyways.
How about this? Anything else that might be potentially harmful to us might be something you want to disclose as a possibility.
He's not harmful if I just do what he asks
What
me.
was he just saying about you have a time limit for a certain
Oh.
task that you still haven't told us about?
Yeah, there's something in the scar. He hasn't really given me much information on that. So I had to go down to the scar, and I was just gonna get it when I was in the during the trial and not say anything to anyone and just, kind of sneak off. But I figured out you guys are just impossible to sneak away from now.
Especially once I get into my home area.
Yeah.
I have a home field advantage.
Yeah.
Whatever
No,
that
but
means.
I think there's something down there he wants me to get.
So, do you have any clue of what the item is or the thing?
No, I would love for him to tell me, and he'll
Well,
probably
then
tell
how-
me at some point. I
Then
don't
how does he
fucking know.
expect you to have to know what the item is that you're supposed to get? That
I
makes
think
no
it's-
sense.
Some power play, so he can hold this whole power thing above me. Even though he's the one who needs me for my blood, it's, not compared to a lot of other things that are going on my blood, that are going on right now. It's like he's kind of like on the back burner, which is why he's probably getting, a little bit jealous that he's not on the front of my mind right now. But the way I talk about him,
little tiny picture.
yeah, I know. Yeah, so that's why he popped up at me in the whole big discussion. He does get jealous, I think. And it's not any deeper than me just being able to do magic from. I do want to say that, and he's had my blood once, I think. It's no that I know of, but that's our arrangement. If he wants some blood, he can have it, so I can have my power still. But it's not that much, and I get to live, and that's it. I'm not attached to him in any other way, and once I don't have to rely on him anymore.
So you're telling us that during the trials, if we go down into the scar,
We're going
to also, during the trials, get whatever it is, which we don't know what it is, in order to save your life and give to a guy who might also be very not good.
Well, it's not save my life, it's more like I lose my power. I don't actually know what the arrangement is. I just didn't really have much say in it, and he just kind of held it over me like, oh yeah, I did this thing, you kind of owe me, kind of thing, and I haven't paid back on it yet.
So, okay, the question that I have, like I said, I never thought the vampires were real.
Mm-hmm.
In the stories that I've always heard, they say that they drink blood and everything. I've never seen you drink blood that I can think of.
I'm not a vampire. he drank my blood, but I wasn't infected.
So you're his host, basically. He feeds off of you whenever he needs it, so he can survive, correct?
He's only drink. I think he gets blood from an outside source. He just did that one time because I
You're
happen
just
to be
part of the farm.
a convenient source at the time.
Yes, like Kevin said, you were just part of the farm. Okay, so you are not a vampire. Okay.
No, I'm not a vampire.
That eases a lot of my worry.
No, I feel like if I was, then Krith would not have been able to heal me. And I don't know if that works with my own blood. Considering things, the whole I
mean,
heal,
that is true.
and
I didn't
then-
think about that. You may not be able to get vampirism.
I don't know if I can or not. I mean, there is one way to find out, though.
I'd
If
rather
we
avoid
wanted
that.
to test that, okay. Not that I want to be a
That's not a
vampire,
good idea.
because I feel like that goes against the whole thing I'm trying to do. But I don't make the best decisions. And I know in recent, okay, so this is on the back burner of recent events. This is just something that would have come up eventually that I wasn't planning on bringing up right now because we had more important things to worry about, like where the fuck's my mom?
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks, Damien. But yeah, he shouldn't be an issue as long as I find what he wants, and I don't have to involve you guys in it if you don't want to. Like, it's all right. He's not gonna harm you guys. This is my own thing that I happen to fall into when I fall in a hole, and he found me because I have, again, special blood or whatever, which I still don't understand completely. But
it's probably making him stronger. I can't hear what you're saying.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just making noises with my throat.
Out of character. I feel like, this is very similar to a situation. There's a couple things that are similar to some situations that happened. You probably won't find your mom, and she'll either die a horrible death, or you'll find her at the end of the campaign chained to a post with an evil guy trying to summon a god. So, it's...
Oh god.
As long as it's not a 5-headed dragon, I don't care.
It's 6 this time, okay?
Okay. They gained a gem head.
Well, so okay.
Any other questions or
I want to go back
concerns?
to sleep. I just want to go back to sleep.
Many, but I need my rest.
Yes.
All right.
Just
go
try
ahead.
to do us a favor, and I can't really talk much because I made a deal with somebody as well. But just try not to add more. That goes to all of us. Try not to add more shit, if possible.
I was like, what have I done?
I'm just saying in general.
You are the saint of our party.
I am the cleric.
True.
Just
Our
wait till you
one
hit the
light.
Underdark.
Definitely.
Huh?
At least I tell you guys my stuff can be potentially dangerous.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if this is. I'm just gonna.
Oh, no, not potentially dangerous. Just a guy asking you to go to a very dangerous place to get stuff for him.
Or I don't know.
I'm going to sleep.
As you all
I'm gonna go huddle in a corner and just fucking.
I'm gonna play them some flute music aggressively.
Yep.
A metal flute.
Yep. And you all complete a long rest, by the way.
Yay!
Roll some hit dice.
Finally.
Actually, I think I'm just gonna use.
By the way, anybody taking any of those magic items?
What did we have?
Ring of Invisibility, Dagger of Absorbing, and then a glove with 1 use of inflict.
Oh, I don't
feel
need
like
that.
we still need to debate on some of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we can debate about it a little bit later on.
I was wondering, like, if I needed to add anything to anyone's character sheet at the moment.
Oh yeah, what I got. So
Cool.
I'm kind of full and stuff right now, so I mean,
Yeah.
I like the idea of that ring of fucking invisibility. But I don't.
everybody
need it.
likes the idea of a ring of invisibility.
I have no
Everyone
use
has
for
a
it.
ring of invisibility.
I have no use for it.
Hey, you wouldn't
Y'all
have
can have at
disadvantage.
it.
Yeah.
That's how he snuck up on you, Steiger, and got that drop.
Ah, that's true. Oh well.
Alright. So, with that, with the conclusion of all rest, we'll go ahead and call it tonight.
Sweet.
Because it's 11 o'clock, we've been going for almost 4 hours. And we'll go ahead and end stream. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.